The most wonderful sports time of the year with March Mania. Hi, this is Colton Bates with the Bates team at Best, and while you prepare those Cinderella picks, now is the perfect time to be a winner in the real estate market as well. Everyone is watching when the tournament gets down to the final few teams, and it's the same for housing. Lots and lots of eyes on not so many properties. If you're looking to buy or sell, now is the time to be actively looking or getting ready to sell and enter the madness. Pick the right team this year with a winning game plan and call the Bates team at 675-BEST and visit bestwy.net today.
Need screen printed and embroidered items? Well, whatever you need, Kilpatrick Creations is the go-to local company for these types of items. If it's screen printed or stitched, we are the ones to help you. Give us a call first. We're here to help you and want to help you with your imprinted garment or accessory needs. We've been in the business and serving Sheridan County for over 20 years. We have the experience, talent, and selection of goods that allows us to help you promote your business, club, or event in the best, most affordable way possible. Come see Kilpatrick Creations for all your screen printed or embroidered needs.
Need a bank that works on your schedule?
At First Federal Bank and Trust, you can open personal checking and savings accounts anytime, online or through the First Federal app.
It's quick, simple, and designed to fit your life.
And as we celebrate 90 years of community commitment, we're proud to keep making banking easier for you. Open an account today at efirstfederal.bank or on the app.
First Federal Bank and Trust, 90 years of putting our community first.
Member FDIC.
Are you thinking of building your dream home? First Northern Bank of Wyoming is here to make the process smooth and stress-free. Hi, this is Teresa. I'd be happy to work with you and your contractor to oversee your budget, ensure timely payments, and offer inspections as your project evolves, all at no extra cost. Please visit 36 North Gould or call 673-HOME to start your dream today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 402576.
There is no known cure for tinnitus, but we can help provide you with relief. Hi, I'm Dr. Addison Dempsey.
And I'm JT Kraft from EBA Hearing and Sound.
Linear is the first low-risk, non-invasive medical device of its kind that is clinically proven to relieve tinnitus and is FDA approved.
Starkey's brand new Edge AI hearing aids offer groundbreaking technology that powers the most capable hearing devices available, while also offering expanded tinnitus masking therapies.
Schedule today to determine what tinnitus treatment is right for you.
EBA Hearing and Sound, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
Schedule your consult.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
This multi-level commercial building in Buffalo is a great investment opportunity with good rental history. There are private offices and large retail spaces with the Main Street frontage and great parking. See 235 Main Street on BuffaloRealtyLLC.com and call me, Chrissy Kinghorn at Buffalo Realty, ERA powered at 620-0037.
This is Kent Sherwood with Sheridan Physical Therapy, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And a very good Thursday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a rare weekday high school sports game. We got the Lady Broncs and the Broncs. They'll be both taking on Buffalo High School here this afternoon. This game was supposed to be played on Friday, but they moved it up due to, I believe Buffalo wanted to move it up for spring break purposes because their spring break is about to get underway or is currently underway. So they moved it up to Thursday, so we got a couple of high school soccer games in action for you here this afternoon. So we are going to get going here in just a second. I'm joined by Steven Treffler.
Howdy.
He's our regular color commentator for these broadcasts. We also have Coleman doing the videoing as usual as well. Thank you to Coleman Hanchett for always being around for the videoing opportunities as always. Sheridan taking on Buffalo here today. Sheridan undefeated on the season so far. I've had a couple of impressive wins. The most recent one, probably the most impressive, over Laramie, beating Laramie 1-0 in a matchup against a Laramie school that is usually pretty solid in terms of in terms of recent years and recent success. They were 14-4-1 last year. Came into the game last week 1-0, and Sheridan was able to win 1-0 off of a Parker Tridy free kick goal, and that was the lone goal of the day. They did lose Avery McMullen during that game. She went down with an injury, but we did get an update from head coach Josh Drube, and she got good news. She is out today, but she got good news that none of the X-rays came back as anything that was too scary. Lots of negative X-rays, which is a good thing. They expect to have her back hopefully in a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks against one of the Gillette schools coming up on the schedule. So good news there. She has been the commander in that forward spot and had been leading the team in goals up until that point. So they will be getting her back, but we'll see a couple of different names up front here in this one. We have a couple of new starters here today as well. There's a lot of Sheridan players that are sitting in this one because Buffalo, again, could not bring a whole lot of their own team, so it's kind of a varsity / JV matchup, if you will. We'll see a lot of subs coming in for Buffalo as well. But for Sheridan starting here today, Sarah Munn will be in the keeper spot to start things off. Willa Koltiska will have the day off. Avery Von Krosik will start as well. Ella Ballou, Paisley Hewlett, Aaron Newton will start in place of Juliet Kane, Sydney Zabrowski, Danny Grooms, Bailey Bennick, Parker Tridy, and Anna Tarver, and then Brooklyn Ellis will round it out for Sheridan. So yeah, a couple of people out for the Lady Broncs here in this one as we are underway. Couple of still mainstays for the Sheridan team. Von Krosik still starting in the back, and as well as Ella Ballou out on the left wing. She's starting here as well. But we'll see a lot of something that Josh Drube said is that we will see a lot of different girls move in and out of rotation in this matchup just to kind of get a lot of work in for a bunch of these different teams, or a bunch of different of these different players that are usually on JV. They're getting moved up for today's matchup against Buffalo.
It would be great to see some fresh faces out there, some faces maybe that don't get as much play time, or like you said, the JV team. So
yeah,
should be an interesting game.
Yeah, we got the rosters today, and it filled up my score sheet. I had to put a couple extra lines in here to be able to fill everybody in. But we got a couple freshmen on this list for the matchup today that will hopefully be getting some playing time. A couple sophomores in here as well that are new to the varsity squad. So hopefully Sheridan will be able to rotate a bunch of girls in and out at this matchup against Buffalo, as Sheridan already has a cross in, but went a little bit wide. We had a goal kick there from Buffalo, as Buffalo starting goalkeeper is Tara Bowden. And yeah, we'll see how much. I mean, there's not a lot. If you're looking down on the sideline here, we see basically, I think we can see essentially 6 subs for this Buffalo team. So lots of different players playing probably a bunch of different spots in the rotation, if you will, than normal. As we see Bailey Bennick, who's also making her start here for the first time on this varsity team this season. She rolls it out, now out wide. And that is Sheridan's going to get a throw in, and that was Sydney Zabrowski out there on the out wide side. She's going to throw it in. It's going to be controlled by Buffalo, but then turned over. We'll have a crossover. Ella Ballou tried to get control of it, but could not. Brooklyn Ellis with the crossover towards Ella Ballou, but knocked away. We will get another throw-in for Sheridan.
And stay tuned after this game. We have the Sheridan Broncs boys.
Yeah, the Broncs will play against Buffalo as well. That'll be kind of a similar situation. We've got a couple new names that will be playing in that game as well, as we'll have an attacking opportunity here for Sheridan. And a shot on target and knocked away by Bowden. Good save there. She'll hop on it and reset. Yeah, normally we'd be seeing Avery McMullen, but again, got hurt in that game against Laramie, but again, got mostly good news after she went to the doctors. It was a pretty clear negative X-ray, no ligament damages, as according to Josh Drube, the head coach for the Sheridan girls. No ligament damage, no damage to any of the bones, no broken ankle or anything like that. Just looked like it was probably a sprain, and that's very good news given what we saw at that game. She went down. She was in obviously a lot of pain. They actually had to put the air cast on it, and then she had to get taken out on the back of the 4x4. So we were kind of expecting the worst in that situation. But luckily, quote-unquote clean bill of health, if you will, for the most part. So
that's fantastic.
Yeah, well, we will see her again here this season as we have another attack coming here for Sheridan. Brooklyn Ellis on it, playing the forward spot in place of Avery McMullen. taken away by Buffalo with a nice tackle. Go ahead and run through the starters here for Buffalo here in just a second once we get another stoppage in play as Avery Von Krosik. She made a nice tackle, but looks like they're going to call a foul on her. Von Krosik doesn't love the call. It's Addie Arnold starting for Buffalo. In the goal, Tara Bowden, by the way, is in goal for Buffalo. I mentioned that already. But Addie Arnold, Callie McIntosh, Hannah Baker, Hannah Zink, Jalen Wright, Piper Wright, Hadley Carter, and Jolene Foss, Katie Bowden, and Aubrey Couturier. Going to be starting for Buffalo here today. As Sheridan, again, winning the possession battle here so far. I don't think Buffalo has gotten it out of their own area here yet, as it's been a constant haunting of pressure from Sheridan whenever Buffalo has gotten control of the ball. Xavier Von Krosik gets the throw in, gets it back, and she will try to find one of her teammates a little bit further down the field, but Buffalo doing a nice pressure, having some nice pressure here against Sheridan. But a good interception there in the midfield by Ella Ballou. She's going to look for her teammates in the middle of the field. Parker Tridy slowing down, trying to help her out, but Ballou loses it here for a second. Still trying to find an opening. Good defense there by Buffalo.
Possibly unintended nutmeg there.
Yeah. The rare nutmeg that works out for the other the person who got nutmegged.
Yeah.
As we'll get a throw-in or a corner. I couldn't tell. Looks like it's going to be a corner for Sheridan. And it'll be Parker Tridy on the cross. She's ready to go, and here it comes. Cross in, deep cross towards that was a good cross, good jump there as well from Erin Newton, the midfielder here in this game, also getting her first start of the season. She got her head to it, but just went a little too wide. It'll be a goal kick. Buffalo's going to try to get downfield in a hurry, but it's going to roll out of play. Decent idea there. That was Callie McIntosh who was running down for Buffalo, trying to get under that, but Sheridan smartly just lets it roll out of play. And big kick here from Bailey Bennick, trying to find Ella Ballou down on the left side in a longer through ball, but nothing doing. Buffalo able to clear this one out here as well. Sheridan defenders doing a good job, being very smart with their passes upfield, not putting anything in danger, which is exactly what we want from the defenders. We've got a good cross here to a Sheridan attacker, and a shot on target off the crossbar. Is it in? No, it was not in. It came off the crossbar, back down. Ball still in play. That was a good shot.
That didn't go in?
That did not go in. According to the referees, it looks like it did not go in. I could not tell from where I was sitting. That was Sydney Zabrowski there, who was on the shot. I thought that was bar down for a second.
So did I.
Off the crossbar, saved by the goal line. And then good punch out there by Tara Bowden as well to get it out of there.
I was actually looking down on my sheet to see who that was. Didn't notice that it wasn't a goal.
To who scored the goal, but no goal scored. We'll still have a throw in here for Sheridan after all that. And back out to Von Krosik. She's going to try to cross it into Ella Ballou off her off foot. But not enough power under it. Sheridan again, high pressure though. And we'll have another shot right at the goalkeeper though. Good save there by Tara Bowden once again.
So if Buffalo is on spring break this week and Sheridan was, last week, they're going to have much better weather. Sheridan's spring break happened during a pretty much not a snowstorm.
A bad week for weather, but next week it's supposed to get a lot nicer. And hopefully, fingers crossed with this, hopefully we are done with the winter stuff.
Yeah.
I want the snow to go away. I'm cool with the rain. Less snow, the better at this point for me.
Hopefully this Saturday, this Sunday looks pretty good here.
Yep. Yeah, we do have Trooper Baseball for you as well this Saturday and Sunday, so it's going to warm up a little bit. It's not going to be 70s or anything like that, but it is going to warm up as we have a little bit of an attack here from Buffalo, but just misplayed a little bit. Callie McIntosh was looking for a pass back from her teammate there. That was Aubrey Couturier, who had it initially. And now, Couturier, good interception there. Going to try to find Callie McIntosh, but good defense by Sheridan to clear that one away.
Handball.
And we will get a handball call. Good eyes there by Steven. So we'll have a free kick for Sheridan, again in the attacking area.
I think that was more of a reflex defensive move so the ball didn't hit you directly in the face.
Right in the chin. It'll be Sydney Zabrowski on it here. She's going to try to cross it in. Not enough leg on it, though, to get down to any dangerous area for Sheridan. We're going to have a deflection. It's going to go off of Sheridan, so we'll have a throw in here for Buffalo. Buffalo looking to get an attack started. Had a little bit of an opportunity here just a couple minutes ago, but for the most part, it's been all Sheridan. Good through ball here. Trying to find Brooklyn Ellis out wide. That was a good pass there from Bailey Bennick. Good recovery by Buffalo defensively. So we'll get another cross in. Ella Ballou showing off the footwork. A shot on target. No, off target. It'll be off the crossbar once again. Man,
another crossbar
Another
shot.
crosser, yeah.
That was a rocket.
Yeah, Ella Ballou put a jolt into that one just right off the middle of the crossbar. Ella Ballou still with it, trying to cross into her teammate Brooklyn Ellis. As Bailey Bennick will get control of it, trying to take a shot herself, but not enough power on it, and Tara Bowden runs it down. And she will kick it away. By the way, I got an answer on our typical goal kick situation we had last week.
Yes.
Josh Drube was telling me that because Willa Koltiska has been struggling with a quad issue, that's why the center backs have been taking it more often than not.
Excellent.
So there we go. Got an answer to the question. Thank you to Coach Drube for that. Now we know. We have another build-up here for Sheridan. Missed touch there by Zabrowski. If she would have been able to corral that, she would have had a nice passing opportunity to Ballou, who's streaking down the middle. And now Buffalo will regain control, but Von Krosick on the prowl. Defended nicely by Von Krosick, then back out to Danny Grooms.
Good job getting back there by Von Krosick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she puts in a lot of... she kind of plays a wing-back position, if you will. She likes to move up, but if there's anything coming towards her side, if the ball's anywhere near her side, she's going to be running it down as well. As turnover there by Buffalo. Ella Ballou gets it initially, passes it out to Ellis, but then a turnover by Sheridan. And now Buffalo will have control, trying to move down the field here. This is one of those games that can kind of get a little dangerous if you're Sheridan. Both of these teams, the Lady Broncs and the Broncs, where it's a Thursday, you weren't really expecting to play today. It's right after school. You can kind of feel like you're taking a break a little bit. No, I think 5 of the typical starters aren't playing in this game, and you can kind of catch yourself falling asleep a little bit.
You got track practice in the background. You know it's springtime.
Exactly. Yeah, spring break going on for Buffalo, so you feel like you can kind of take a break a little bit, but then at some point, Buffalo might get a through ball, and then all of a sudden you're down 1-0, and it kind of wakes you back up.
Yeah.
And we'll get a couple subs in here for Sheridan. Madsen Phillips is going to come in, as well as Gabby Greer. Gabby Greer, a freshman. Madsen Phillips, a freshman as well. Brooklyn Ellis will come out. And I believe Bailey Bennick came out as well.
It's not cold per se, but the sun definitely is behind the clouds.
Yeah, we're looking to, hopefully, with these games, beat the weather that is on its way this evening and then into tomorrow morning as well. Hopefully we can get this done before it's cooling off too much. That was a great through ball, kind of unintended, but a little too powerful, and Tara Bowden is going to corral that one and get a throw in here or a kick. Yep, she'll kick it away. That would have been a really nice pass from Zabrowski if she had a little less weight on it. As Buffalo with the attack. Avery Von Krosick making some pretty big contact. Looking like a DB football player. No foul called, though. Decent challenge. It's going to come all the way back to Sarah Munn. Goalkeeper for Sheridan. Hasn't had to do too much here early on. As Sheridan will build up here once again. Lots of longer passes here early on from Sheridan that we're not used to typically seeing. They like to kind of build it up a little bit slower and then maybe win on those free kicks. And we get one right there, as I didn't see who went down, but that was a tough tumble.
That looked like it might have been very uncomfortable. She hit high back, low neck, head first before.
It was right
when
it was right one of those situations where you get your feet fly out from under you and you kind of can't do anything about it except land on your back. That is not a fun one. I can't see. I think it was Anna Tarver is who I had on the number, but we'll get you a name here in just a second. Somebody's going to immediately check in for her. Lexi Johnson will come in. The training staff is out there, making sure she's okay. Joanne Goss, one of the common faces you see around here. She does the training staff for all of the sports. Football, basketball, soccer. She's around. If someone's hurt, Joanne Goss is not far away.
How lucky are we
to
have people like that?
Yeah. One of the great trainers. She's been around here since I was in high school, if I remember correctly. She is, Tarver, I believe, is sitting up now, which is a good sign. Yeah, that was one of those that it looked like and I hate to keep bringing this back to hockey, but we consistently have been doing that. But
it's hard not
when
to.
When you get your skates go out from under you, it was one of those. It looked like she is walking off, and it's not Tarver. It's actually Parker Tridy who went down there, and she is walking off on her own power, so that is a good sign. They'll probably, I don't know if they really want to mess with anything here in this situation, just because, like I said, this isn't a conference game. Buffalo down in 3A, Sheridan in 4A, so this won't necessarily count against the conference record, obviously. So if you're Sheridan at this point, probably just want to rest her for the rest of the game. Don't want to mess with anything, but we'll see what Coach Drube and his staff decide here. Sheridan going to come away with it after the free kick.
I believe she has a few goals for this season.
She does, yeah. She had the big one against Laramie last week, the free kick goal that ended up being the decider in that matchup. But again, a lot of starters out for Sheridan. Tiska, McMullen obviously out as well. Savannah Child typically starts, but she is out. Sydney Warnicki is out in this game. None of them, other than McMullen, from what we understand, is injured. It's more just a resting scenario because Buffalo, again, not bringing a whole lot of people over, and it's a lot of the JV squad for Buffalo playing in this matchup against Sheridan. So maybe just I'm going to throw caution out there for Parker Tridy. Maybe just have her sit the rest of this game, but we'll see what they decide. Parker Tridy probably doesn't want to sit herself. That's typical.
I was going to say most players don't want to sit out.
They're not going to want to sit the rest of the game, no matter who they're playing. So we'll see what the decision is. Yeah. Down to 26 minutes left here in this first half. And again, Sheridan will be taking on the Broncs will be taking on Buffalo as well after this matchup between the Lady Broncs and the Lady Bison. And again, this was supposed to be a Friday matchup, but they moved it due to Buffalo's spring break going on. I think they would have lost. Buffalo would have been subtracted even more people if this would have still been on Friday. I don't know if they would have been able to field a team given some of the conversations that were being had. But Buffalo decided to move it, and they moved it up here to Sheridan as well, because I think the boys were supposed to be in Buffalo.
Yeah. So let's just do them both in the same spot.
Yep. And here we are. Still 0-0 game. Buffalo have a throw-in. It's been a pretty heavy midfield contest here so far for Buffalo. Sheridan has had a couple attacks down and in the Buffalo area, and they've had a couple shots go off the crossbar, but no goals yet for either team. As Von Krosik will send this down to Bowden.
Very powerful throw in there from Von Krosik.
Mm-hmm. Good touch there on the goal kick. That was Aaron Newton there. Nicely done. Buffalo going to win it back here in the midfield. Going to send a through ball through. They do have an open player, and it's going to be run down, though, nicely defended. And at Tarver, I believe, is who that one was. The through ball was sent through to, I believe that was Aubrey Irish who had that one.
I do like Buffalo's aggressiveness. They're following the ball all the way up, all the way through, sticking with their target.
Yeah, they've had a couple of opportunities in the attacking in the Sheridan area, but nothing to show for it yet. Again, Sarah Munn has not had to do a whole lot here. And we'll get a couple of subs coming back in for Sheridan, as we'll get Macy Freed coming in.
Both teams not afraid to play close.
Yeah. Bailey Bennick will come in as well, as Avery Von Krosik will come out, as well as Brooklyn Ellis. So we're back underway after the substitutions. Sheridan with the throw in. Good pass downfield, looking for Ella Ballou, who's now playing more of a striker position. Got Gabby Greer out wide on the left side. And then Sydney Zabrowski. Sydney Zabrowski typically playing defense for Sheridan, but playing up front here in this matchup. Ella Ballou going to get the ball at her feet, going to try to make some action. And getting pushed up field a little bit more from this Buffalo defense. Good defense been played there by Abby Arnold for Buffalo. She gets it out from Ella Ballou's feet.
Buffalo was looking for some kind of call there. None given.
We're back underway here after some battles in the midfield, looking for someone out wide. Man, if Erin Newton there had the ball at her feet, if she looked out to her left, she had a wide open Paisley Hewlett running down the left side as a left wing back. Nobody was over there. Now Erin Newton's going to come up with it. She's going to try to cross it in, but it's going to roll out of play or get stopped by Buffalo. It's going to get stopped by Buffalo, and then it's going to go out of play. So actually this will benefit Sheridan here as the throw-in comes in. Again, another quick throw-in as defense is kind of spread out for Buffalo here. And Ballou is going to try to cross it over, find somebody on the ground. Stopped nicely, and a shot taken again off the post this time. Man, they're hitting everything except the back of the net right now, Sheridan. That was close. That was Madsen Phillips who took that shot. That one was off the left post, so we've got 3 shots for Sheridan. 2 of them are off the crossbar, and 1 is off the left post. If they're playing the pipes game, you got to hit that right post, and you got to jackpot.
Next one's in after that.
Man, that's unlucky.
If you're that keeper, give that give that pipe some love there.
Yeah, you're giving the post a nice little tap.
When Sheridan dials this in by just a few degrees, we might be seeing some goals.
This could be a 3-0 game right now, but still 0-0. Got about 21 minutes left here in this first half. As Buffalo gets rid of it out of their own area. Again, Sheridan dominating the possession numbers here for sure. That's kind of been the theme of the season so far for both these Sheridan teams, being able to dominate the midfield and in turn dominate the time of possession. And that has won them basically all their games here so far, at least for the Lady Broncs. 2-0
Lady
on the
Broncs
season.
Clean sheet.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have yet to give up a goal. 3-0 on the season, no goals allowed. Most impressive against that Laramie team, who consistently has had some pretty good goal scorers. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think we've ever been here where we've had essentially 2 activities going on at the same time.
It's kind of distracting to the eye.
It is.
You see
weird.
someone going over here, and then you see someone running the opposite direction.
Because we have track practice actively going on in the background, as you can probably see in the video. Actively going on while this game is going on, which would probably not be happening if this game was being played on Friday, but I have no idea. So this is unique. As Sheridan with an opportunity in the attacking area, but too strong of a touch there by Madsen Phillips. Now Buffalo's going to try to move down with it. Good defense there by Madsen Phillips. She's going to be able to move forward with it, give a tack option. Going to try to find Brooklyn Ellis out wide, but just a little too strong. But again, good pressure by Sheridan. Ballou's going to get on top of it and try to put a shot on, but not strong enough. Kind of just rolls to the feet of the defender, and it's going to be sent out for another throw-in.
We're going to have more activities right up here up front. We're going to have.
It looks like we got the pole vaulters.
Pole vaulters here.
Yeah, awesome.
Homer Scott Field, really lots of activity going on here this Thursday. This is fantastic to see.
It's like I feel like I'm at the Olympics. There's a bunch of stuff going on at once. Have you ever pole vaulted?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Scares me.
Not for me.
Yeah.
I like to keep my feet on the ground.
Somebody, like whoever it was that invented this part of track and field, madman.
Yeah, just wild.
Yeah, just absolutely insane. They were like, oh, I have an idea. We'll use large sticks to get over a large area.
And see who can do it the highest.
We'll go across here from Sheridan. Shot taken and goal scored. Finally for Sheridan. They've hit the post, hit the crossbar twice, and now they'll put one in the back of the net. That's an assist for Tri-D as well. I actually didn't see who scored.
It looked
Tri-D
like a
took
header.
The cross. It was a header. I didn't see who got their head to it. I think it was. I know Tri-D got the assist, which is good news for Sheridan. She's back in. But I think it was Erin Newton who scored the goal, which would make sense because she did get her head to one earlier. Just went a little wide, and then I think she got her head to that one and put it into the back of the net to make it a 1-0 game, Sheridan with the lead.
See, I'm easily distracted by we're talking about pole
I know.
vaulters.
It's funny.
Sheridan's out there putting one in.
The highlight's going to be posted, and half the time we're going to be talking about the guy that invented pole vaulting. That is the quality content you'll get here from Sheridan Media live broadcast. Sometimes that's just, they're distracting us for a reason. Buffalo with a decent attack opportunity here. Good job by Sarah Munn to come out and clear that one away. That could have been dangerous for Sheridan quickly. Danny Grooms kind of let up on the gas there and let Sarah Munn come and control it. And she did successfully. Good to see Tri-D back out on the field as well. She looks like she's got an assist, so she's clearly good to go.
Yeah. She wanted back in this match.
She was like, I need the assist. Sheridan with another attack, but it's going to be snuffed out by Buffalo. Bowden able to get on top of it again, goalkeeper for Buffalo. This one is sent away. We'll get a couple subs coming in here for Sheridan. The next stoppage, it looks like.
It's going to be a Sheridan throw-in.
16 minutes, just under 17 minutes here to go in this first half. 1-0 lead for Sheridan as the subs come in. Ella Ballew's going to come back in, and Erin Newton is going to come back in. So, Erin Newton did not score the goal. She wasn't even on the field. That must have been Gabby Greer who put her head to it. I believe it was Gabby Greer.
I think Gabby's in the pink boots.
Yes, yeah, she's in the pink. She's wearing 31. I think it was her. She's listed as a forward as well. That's a good idea. I got to start looking at the boots more. Gabby here going to take the shot. And the shot scored there. That one definitely was Gabby Greer. That was a rocket as well. She put her boot to that, and it flew. So, if my guessing is correct, she has 2 goals. She's got one for sure, but I think she got one with the header as well. So, a 2-0 lead for Sheridan. So now we're at 16, about just over 16 minutes to go here in this first half. Sheridan offense lighten it up once again here pretty quickly. A couple goals in succession, basically a minute and a half apart. Sarah Munn's going to come out here and try to clear this one away. Does so successfully. Ella Ballou back out wide. She's kind of playing a midfield spot right now, actually, instead of out wide, but she's pushing forward. Brooklyn Ellis going to find Brooklyn Ellis. Going to look for a through ball to one of her teammates. Good pass there by Brooklyn Ellis, but it's going to be offside is the call. Tri-D was moving forward, but maybe just had a step past the offside line.
If you happen to be watching on our Shared Media YouTube or Facebook page, shout out your favorite player in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know who you're here to watch.
Oh, we have our chat live.
Yeah.
Avery Von Krosik going to win the ball here. Again, Gabby is going to take a shot. Stopped, though, by Tara Bowden. Gabby was looking for possibly her 3rd goal of the day. Parker Tri-D going to win the goal kick here, though. And Gabby going to send it out wide to Brooklyn Ellis. Buffalo able to get on top of it, but then Ella Ballou with a nice interception. Still in the attacking area. Ella looking for some options. She's going to have to send it out wide to Avery Von Krosik. Gets on top of it. Good ball fake there, but just had a little too much touch on it. Buffalo's going to clear it away.
2 subs coming in.
Got 2 subs coming in for Sheridan.
Savannah, no.
Paisley Hewlett is coming
Paisley
in.
Hewlett.
Yep, and then Sydney Zabrowski as well. Paisley Hewlett coming in for, I believe that was Gabby who came out, and then Brooklyn Ellis as well. As Ella Ballew's going to have an opportunity here, but Buffalo going to clear it away once again. Also, if you're on the sideline, if you're one of the track people on the sideline, you got to keep your head on a swivel with some of these clearances.
Yeah, I saw
coming out of play.
Over on the other side, across from the field from us, I saw someone get hit.
Oh, really?
There by a ball. It wasn't going fast or anything. Now set up over on the left side, we do have high jump happening over there on the side. So we got all the activities here
no kidding.
happening at Homer Scott Field.
Everything you could ever want. This is a TikTok kid's dream. You got every activity happening all at once. You don't have to stop watching anything. We'll have another goal kick here for Buffalo. 13 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this first half. Again, stay tuned after this Lady Bronc game. We'll have the Broncs taking on Buffalo here as well. As the kick is sent away by Buffalo. Have to be pretty quick with it, though, as Ella Ballew's coming in quickly. Wins it, but it's going to go out of play. And Buffalo will retain possession. As you look out to our south here, it does look like we're getting some cloud cover that looks like it could bring some rain.
Hopefully we can keep that away here.
Parker Tridy doing an attempt here. A shot taken, but that one goes off. That one goes off the crossbar of the uprights for the field goal post. So that's a crossbar of a different kind.
Just a little high.
Just a little high. But technically 3 crossbars by Sheridan. They got 2 goals, 3 crossbars.
So right now we're just looking for a right side crossbar.
Yeah.
And we've got it all.
If they hit the post on the right side, that's you've won horse. Parker Tridy going to win it here again. Also in the offensive area again. Tridy muscling away. That Buffalo defender, Brooklyn Ellis, going to try to come away with it. Got a little too lenient with it, though. Buffalo clears it away. Good pass there to... Oh, almost a good pass. I think that was Zabrowski that was out wide there. But just a little too heavy on it. That one was Aaron Newton, who was looking for the assist there.
Zabrowski definitely looking to follow that one up.
Yeah, she's just a little too heavy in terms of the placement of that ball. A little too much mustard on it. But Sheridan going to win it again, basically immediately after the kick. And Ella Ballew's going to try to take a shot, but goes too wide. She slipped a little bit as well on the turf. She's all right, though, up and ready to go.
Some good power on that. Keeper's probably pretty happy that she didn't get a solid foot on that one.
And that one went a little wide because she slipped on the initial contact. Avery Von Krosik going to come away with it. Some good ball skills being shown there. Passing it down to Parker Tridy. Parker going to try to send it out wide to a teammate, but Buffalo intercepting it. Buffalo going to try to move forward, but again, intercepted nicely by Sheridan. And through a ball sent to Parker Tridy. And good job by Tara Bowden. She let the initial ball coming in. It kind of slipped out of her hands, but then has the presence of mind to knock it out of play. It will be a corner, but that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that ball popped out, and then everyone turned their head around.
Yep. Everybody started yelling. So we'll have another corner here. Looks like it's Ella Ballew who will take the cross. Defended nicely there by Buffalo. Looked like it was a short cross and immediately knocked away by Jalen Wright. But we'll have another cross here for Sheridan, another corner. Ella Ballew. She will send it in, looking for a teammate. It's going to go wide, right to the feet of Bailey Bennick. Then Brooklyn Ellis is going to be able to hop on top of it after it was knocked away by Buffalo. Then Buffalo knocks it away as well and sent out a play. It'll be another throw in. Kevin Coyle on top of it, though. He was ready.
Our very own Kevin Coyle down there.
Our very own Kevin Coyle. He was going to put one top bins right there.
Maybe that one will make the highlight cut there.
Mm-hmm. Brooklyn Ellis going to come away with it after the throw in and a shot taken. Oh, it was a pretty nice shot from out there.
I almost thought that was our right side crossbar.
Oh, true, yeah.
I've been waiting for that one.
That could have hit the, if that would have hit the post, we would have gotten bingo. We'll have another sub come in for Sheridan. I believe that's Gabby Greer coming back in. Coming in for Brooklyn Ellis.
Parker Tridy getting ready for this corner.
Yep, she'll take the corner. Cross coming in. It's a far cross. Shot taken once again right near Ella Ballou. She was just out of the reach of her right foot.
Ella Ballou was on the close side here.
Yeah.
Ready just to tap that one in.
That was a tapper. She had nobody next to her. It was just a little too far from her right foot. It may have actually hit the right post. It may have actually hit the right post. And a cross in here from Gabby Greer after the goal kick. No one there to receive it, though. Sarah Munn down on the opposite goalkeeper, the Sheridan who's the goalkeeper. She can probably just kind of sit down right now.
Yeah.
She has not seen, like, any action in this game.
We've had less than 15 seconds in her zone.
Sheridan just commanding the time of possession here so far.
Less than 9 minutes left here in the first half.
As we say that, Buffalo trying to get an attack going, but good defense played by Sheridan. And now Sheridan going to come away with it, and they'll start an attack of their own. No, actually cleared by Buffalo. And good defense being played there. That was Danny Grooms who recovered on that.
Sheridan High School Soccer is also presented in part by Farmers Co-op, Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing, First Bank of Wyoming, Kilpatrick Creations, and ERA Carroll Realty.
We also want to give a big thank you to Camco Federal Credit Union. Remember, they can help you finance the home you've been looking for. They also offer home equity lines of credit. You can go in today or apply online at camcofcu.com. Camco Federal Credit Union is a member NCUA and equal housing lender, supporting Bronc and Lady Bronc soccer. Also, a big thank you to Range as well. Cyber attacks, remember, they don't just put your data at risk, they can put your productivity at risk as well. Range Managed IT Services gives you a full suite of data protection. Let the Range experts take care of your company's cybersecurity. Range is supporting youth sports in Sheridan County and beyond. You can go online to range.net. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors, as always. We got about 7.5 minutes left here in this first half, as Madsen Phillips will come in place of Bailey Bennick. Still 2-0 lead here for Sheridan. Goal kick is taken, and it will go immediately out of play, and Sheridan will have a throw-in. Avery Von Krosik going to take it, send it down to Parker Tridy. Good pass there, and a cross in, but gobbled up by Tara Bowden. That was a nice pass by Tridy. A good, pretty decent cross from Gabby Greer as well. But nothing doing, right to the legs of the goalkeeper for Buffalo. Again, Buffalo just has not been able to find anything on the attack in this matchup so far. I've had a couple of opportunities, but as far as real dangerous attacks, it really has been nothing doing so far.
Buffalo doing a really good job with their defense and, like I said, staying close to their mark, but not yet feeling comfortable getting into the attack mode.
After a while, only after so long, if you're putting so much pressure on somebody like Sheridan's doing, it's going to break. And we've seen it so far. 2-0 lead for Sheridan. And Sheridan's basically hit every part of the goal. Gabby Greer is going to have an opportunity here coming down. And good defense played there by Buffalo. Just went straight to the ball. Knocked it away from Gabby Greer.
Good footwork by Ballou.
Yeah, Ballou again showing off the footwork. Parker Tridy with it. She's going to try to take a shot, but it's going to go wide. And it will go for a goal kick once again. Sheridan's missed a couple of opportunities. But nonetheless, still 2-0 lead. 5:30 to go here, as Gabby Greer is going to win one in dangerous territory against Buffalo, and that was almost a heel kick. That was almost a backwards heel kick from Parker Tridy. That would have been sick.
If Tridy would have had a little bit more power on that, I think that was kind of accidental, but if that was...
that could have snuck through.
That could have been a goal.
That was awesome. Buffalo will try to get an attack going here. A little too much weight maybe on that pass. No, run down by Buffalo, but immediately turned over. That was Callie McIntosh who ran that down. Turned over. Now Sheridan's going to have to reset defensively. We'll get a throw in from Buffalo. Sent in and then out of play. So Sheridan will have the throw in here as Brooklyn Ellis will come back in. And then we'll get Macy Freed will come in as well. As a throw-in taken from Avery Von Krosick, looking out wide to Brooklyn Ellis, but gobbled up by Buffalo. Ellis trying to find a teammate. Now Avery Von Krosick will get the throw in here. Throwing it in, trying to find Ella Ballou. Rolls to the feet of Parker Tridy, but defended nicely by Buffalo. And it'll roll out once again. This time it will be a throw in for Buffalo. About 4 minutes to go here in this first half. And throw-in intercepted immediately by Macy Freed. She's going to send it out to Parker Tridy. Tridy's going to try to cross it, but too much. Foot was open a little too much, and it's going to go out of play for a goal kick.
A little less power, that might have floated right in.
Yeah.
Right up top
She had
of the crossbar.
Her foot a little open too wide as well, and it kind of flailed out on her. The old shank, if you will. 3:40 to go here in this first half. Sheridan leading 2-0. Both goals coming from Gabby Greer. One assist from Parker Tridy as well. Tridy will get the ball here at her feet. Looking for Brooklyn Ellis out wide. Now Ella Ballou, or excuse me, that was Danny Grooms coming forward. Buffalo defends it nicely.
So far, I have 8 shots on target for Sheridan and 0 for Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. Again, Sheridan's hit basically every part of the goal. We're waiting for the right post, and we will have bingo. They've hit the left post. They've hit the crossbar twice. We'll see what happens. We would like one more goal, and then maybe the right post. I think Ella Ballou did hit the post, though, when she had that little tap.
For people tuning in, we're talking about high jumps and track going on and bingo.
Everything you could possibly want, we have in this broadcast so far. We got track practice going on right underneath us. So Avery Von Krosick's going to come forward with it. Sheridan got decent numbers here forward in this attack. But Buffalo able to clear it away nicely. And yeah, we've talked about basically everything here early on under the sun. I've seen people pole vaulting underneath me.
I'm sure troopers are practicing,
probably
getting ready for the games this weekend.
Yeah, true. And we'll have those live for you as well here on SheridanMedia.com, also on 1410 AM and 106.9 FM KWYO. As they start up their season, their home opener this weekend on Saturday. And they'll play again on Sunday as well.
Soccer next weekend. I believe we have a Friday game and a Saturday game.
Friday and Saturday as well. As Ballou is going to come forward. She does have an attack here. Nice dribbling by Ballou. She's going to take a shot. Looking out wide, but goes wide. I think that was actually a cross. She was looking for Brooklyn Ellis on the right wing. She would have had a pretty good opportunity there to put that one in, but it goes wide. Minute 30 to go here in this first half. I want to figure out how what's the measurements for a pole vault pole? Like, how high do you want it?
I don't know. Just high enough.
I guess so. Oh, sorry. I'm reacting to the actual pole vaulting. Whoops. Brooklyn Ellis going to have it here. Excuse me. That is actually Madsen Phillips who had it there. And we're going to have a shot from Ella Ballou looking for that left side, but goes just a little wide. I thought that was going to hit the post again. Ella Ballou looking for that outside the box goal. That would have been nice. It goes just a little wide of that left post. Goal kick sent down to Avery Von Krosick, who intercepts it immediately. Looking for Parker Tridy here in the middle. Brooklyn Ellis going to get control of it, but just a little too heavy on the touch, and Bowden will run it down.
That errant pass was swooped up by Brooklyn Ellis, ready to put that shot on net.
And now, with about 15 seconds left here on the clock, Sheridan might just try to run this down. See if they get one more attack in, maybe on a long ball or something like that. As Tridy down the field. It's going to get control of it here, but Buffalo intercepts it immediately. Got 5 seconds left here, so just take one big shot. I don't think that's Danny Grooms, not Avery Von Krosick. I thought she was going to load up and try to put one in, but nonetheless, the buzzer sounds. Yeah, so was I. Buzzer sounds, so we'll go to halftime here. Sheridan leading 2-0. And when we come back, we'll have the second half for you. And then after that, the Sheridan Bronc will take on Buffalo here as well. You're watching Sheridan Lady Bronc and Bronc Soccer here on SheridanMedia.com, the Sheridan Media YouTube page, and the Sheridan Media Facebook page.
Planning a project that requires block, brick, or stone? You need to contact the folks at Thompson Master Masons. They have the largest selection of brick and stone in town and 39 years of experience behind their work. Chances are, if it can be done, they've done it. Let Thompson's help you choose the best application for your specific project, residential or commercial. Give Thompson Master Masons a call at 672-7971 or stop by their showroom at 135 East 11th Street.
Need screen printed and embroidered items? Well, whatever you need, Kilpatrick Creations is the go-to local company for these types of items. If it's screen printed or stitched, we are the ones to help you. Give us a call first. We're here to help you and want to help you with your imprinted garment or accessory needs. We've been in the business and serving Sheridan County for over 20 years. We have the experience, talent, and selection of goods that allows us to help you promote your business, club, or event in the best, most affordable way possible. Come see Kilpatrick Creations for all your screen printed or embroidered needs.
Whether you're starting a business, safeguarding your assets for future generations, or navigating the complexities of property transactions, McCool Law Firm LLC in Sheridan provides tailored solutions that ensure your success. McCool Law Firm understands that each case is unique, and it is committed to delivering personalized service that will exceed your expectations. McCool Law Firm, protecting your legacy, stepping up to bat for you. Find out more and schedule a consultation at McCoolLawFirmLLC.com or call 307-461-9240.
It's the most wonderful sports time of the year with March Mania. Hi, this is Colton Bates with the Bates team at Best, and while you prepare those Cinderella picks, now is the perfect time to be a winner in the real estate market as well. Everyone is watching when the tournament gets down to the final few teams, and it's the same for housing. Lots and lots of eyes on not so many properties. If you're looking to buy or sell, now is the time to be actively looking or getting ready to sell and enter the madness. Pick the right team this year with a winning game plan and call the Bates team at 675-BEST and visit bestwi.net today.
If you have kids or dogs or both, the Sheridan Rec District invites you to the Extravaganza Easter Egg Hunt at Thornrider Park Saturday, April 19th, starting at 10 a.m. for the kids.
And it's by age. Yeah, you can't grab all the eggs.
Followed by the Hound Hunt at 11.
Easter Bunny will be there for pictures. The dogs will like that.
Thanks to Real Life Church for filling the eggs. See you Saturday, April 19th at Thornrider Park in Dan Medea Field. See more at SheridanRecreation.com.
Farmers Co-op, home of the 99-cent soda, invites you to start your day off right with that first cup of Morning Joe and a little something to go from their awesome bakery rack. Then come back for lunch. By now, I know you've heard me talk about their mouth-watering sausages, but they also have a variety of hot and cold sandwiches along with a soup of the day. They really do have it all at Farmers Co-op, 1450 Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan.
Are you thinking of building your dream home? First Northern Bank of Wyoming is here to make the process smooth and stress-free. Hi, this is Teresa. I'd be happy to work with you and your contractor to oversee your budget, ensure timely payments, and offer inspections as your project evolves, all at no extra cost. Please visit 36 North Gould or call 673-HOME to start your dream today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 402576.
Farmers Co-op.
Need a checking account, a home loan, business banking? Hi, I'm Brittany Sorensen from First Bank of Wyoming. You don't have to go to different places for these services. First Bank of Wyoming has it all under one roof. From simple personal banking to more complex business loans, we make managing your money simple, convenient, and stress-free. One bank, every service, all for you. First Bank of Wyoming, your one-stop financial partner.
First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
Wyoming Corporate Office is the trusted business choice behind thousands of businesses. Whether it's business formation, payroll, corporate paperwork, mail scanning service, or small business phone service, Wyoming Corporate Office powers over 100,000 businesses worldwide and locally. This makes Wyoming Corporate Office the state's largest business-to-business service provider, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you're drowning in corporate paperwork looking for someone with an unmatched experience that cares and wants to be your partner in making your business successful, trust that Wyoming Corporate Office can help you focus on what makes your business tick. Learn more today by visiting WyomingCorporateOffice.com.
There is no known cure for tinnitus, but we can help provide you with relief. Hi, I'm Dr. Addison Dempsey.
And I'm JT Kraft from EBIA Hearing and Sound.
Linear is the first low-risk, non-invasive medical device of its kind that is clinically proven to relieve tinnitus and is FDA approved.
Starkey's brand new Edge AI hearing aids offer groundbreaking technology that powers the most capable hearing devices available while also offering expanded tinnitus masking therapies.
Schedule today to determine what tinnitus treatment is right for you.
EBIA Hearing and Sound, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
Schedule your consult.
Living on campus at Sheridan College is now more affordable than ever. With the Bighorn Mountain Tuition Advantage, you could save thousands over a 2-year degree. Enjoy the full college experience while paying less. Live just steps from class, build lifelong connections, and focus on your future. See how affordable Sheridan College really is at sheridan.edu/bighorn or apply today at sheridan.edu or call 307-675-0505. Don't miss out. Your future starts here.
This multi-level commercial building in Buffalo is a great investment opportunity with good rental history. There are private offices and large retail spaces with the Main Street frontage and great parking. See 235 Main Street on BuffaloRealtyLLC.com and call me, Christy Kinghorn at Buffalo Realty, ERA, powered at 620-0037.
In a world full of pipes, they existed for over 100 years, getting to the source of humanity's plumbing problems. Now, in a toilet somewhere in the city, a terrible evil has been released. One man, one mission, one chance, and this time, it's for real. For showtimes and plumbing, call A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair, 672-9454.
Living on campus at Sheridan College is now more affordable than ever. With the Bighorn Mountain Tuition Advantage, you could save thousands over a 2-year degree. Enjoy the full college experience while paying less. Live just steps from class, build lifelong connections, and focus on your future. See how affordable Sheridan College really is at sheridan.edu/bighorn or apply today at sheridan.edu or call 307-675-0505. Don't miss out. Your future starts here.
If you have kids or dogs or both, the Sheridan Rec District invites you to the Extravaganza Easter egg hunt at Thornrider Park Saturday, April 19th, starting at 10 a.m. for the kids.
And it's by age. Yeah, you can't grab all the eggs.
Followed by the hound hunt at 11.
Easter Bunny will be there for pictures. The dogs will like that.
Thanks to Real Life Church for filling the eggs. See you Saturday, April 19th at Thornrider Park in Dan Medea Field. See more at SheridanRecreation.com.
In a world full of pipes, they existed for over 100 years, getting to the source of humanity's plumbing problems. Now, in a toilet somewhere in the city, a terrible evil has been released. One man, one mission, one chance, and this time, it's for real. For showtimes and plumbing, call A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair, 672-9454.
Here at Campco Federal Credit Union, we strive to see our members get the reliable vehicles they need with a competitive rate. Whether you're searching for a vehicle to get you from A to B or looking for a ride to cruise around with the family, Campco has you covered. Our loan team is ready to assist you today. To apply, come into one of our branches or apply online at campcofcu.com. Campco Federal Credit Union, member NCUA and equal housing lender.
No shirt, no shoes, no problem. Online banking is fast and convenient with Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. If you have a smartphone, you can do your banking from anywhere, including remote deposit. Just take a picture of your check and send it. It's that easy. And you'll instantly have access to the first $200 available and the rest shortly thereafter. Yep, banking is that easy with remote deposit at Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, equal housing lender.
It's the most wonderful sports time of the year with March Mania. Hi, this is Colton Bates with the Bates team at Best, and while you prepare those Cinderella picks, now is the perfect time to be a winner in the real estate market as well. Everyone is watching when the tournament gets down to the final few teams, and it's the same for housing. Lots and lots of eyes on not so many properties. If you're looking to buy or sell, now is the time to be actively looking or getting ready to sell and enter the madness. Pick the right team this year with a winning game plan and call the Bates team at 675-BEST and visit bestwy.net today.
Thinking about home improvements, debt consolidation, or unexpected expenses? A home equity line of credit from Security State Bank could be the solution you need. Whether you are planning a remodel, tackling bills, or covering emergencies, our line of credit offers a convenient way to get started. Hurry, this special offer is only available now through June 30th. Take the next step today. Call your local Security State Bank branch or visit online at ssbwyo.bank.
Security State Bank, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401472, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Kent Sherwood with Sheridan Physical Therapy, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And welcome back to Homer Scott Field, about to get underway here in the second half of action. Sheridan leading 2-0 after Gabby Greer with 2 goals here in this game. Can't confirm it was Gabby Greer on both of them. We asked downstairs and got the confirmation. So Gabby Greer with 2 goals here in this matchup as we are underway.
One of which I think was an amazing header.
Yep, she had a header early on. That was the first goal, and then the second goal she slotted one home as well. Sheridan looking to maybe increase this lead here just a little bit if possible. 2-0 over Buffalo. We'll see a couple more JV names come in here in this matchup as we are into the second half of this 2-0 lead. And again, we'll have the boys game after this one as well. It's kind of a similar circumstance for the boys game. A lot of the Buffalo players not being able to make it, so we'll see some JV names on that in that matchup as well.
So if we hit the right side of the post over here, does that count since it's a different post since we switched sides?
We're going to say yes.
All right.
We're going to say that counts.
Sheridan now going right to left.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, they've hit every part of the cross, every part of the pipes. They've hit the left post, they've hit the crossbar twice. We're just looking for that right post.
Then we get a bingo.
And that will be a bingo. A bingo, a Yahtzee, or whatever. Whatever you want to call it. We have a goal kick here, or a free kick from a center back here for Buffalo. It's taken. It's going to be intercepted nicely by Sheridan. I believe that was Tridy who had that interception. Or, excuse me, that was Aaron Newton who had it. Sheridan's going to come away with it. We got Avery Von Krosik on the outside. Looking for a teammate here in the middle. Found Newton. But going to be intercepted by Buffalo. And Buffalo might have a chance here to move forward, look for an attack. It's Addie Arnold with it. Showing us some nice dribble moves. Going to wait for a couple teammates, though, to come down with her. She needed the help, and we're going to actually get a free kick. So Addie Arnold wins the free kick. And we will have free kick here taken by Buffalo in a dangerous area. The line will be up by the... actually, the free kick's going to be up near the penalty area. That was nearly a pen, actually. It's right on the black. So an opportunity here for Buffalo. Sarah Munn will get her first legitimate goalkeeping work here. And the shot will be taken in Munn right at the foot of Sarah Munn. Will reset. It's going to be cleared immediately by Sheridan. Good job defensively there by Bailey Bennick to get that at her feet and then just kind of clear it. It's going to be turned over here by Buffalo. Now we're going to have a real counter-attacking opportunity for Sheridan. Parker Tridy with the ball, going to look for her teammate right to the feet of Ella Ballou. That was a really nice pass, but overran it just a little bit, but intercepted immediately by Sheridan. Brooklyn Ellis going to look for a shot opportunity. Nice dribbling, and it's going to be stopped by the Buffalo goalkeeper. A shot on target from Brooklyn Ellis, but stopped nicely by Tara Bowden.
Great shot opportunity, a way to follow it up for that second shot after the rebound.
Yeah, and there's some nice dribble moves being done there by Ellis as well.
We counted during the break there at halftime. We have 7 sports going on right in front of us. We tennis way over here to the left side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a busy season. And a goal is scored there by Sheridan. That, I believe, was... Ella Ballou who scored that on the corner.
I think you're right.
And that was Parker Tridy on the assist once again. She's been all over the field here today, as has been common. So a 3-0 lead here for Sheridan.
Ella Blue coming off the field after that goal.
Yep. Nice goal there by Ballou. She's had a couple opportunities as well, but slots one home there. Now Sheridan's going to win the kickoff back. Parker Tridy's going to sprint down with it. She's showing off some dribble moves here throughout this game. She shows one off there, an immediate stop. Parker Tridy, she's going to send it out wide here, and it's going to go out of play. Was looking for her teammate out wide, Sydney Zabrowski, but rolls out of play. It's going to be a throw in here for Buffalo. Zabrowski going to win it back and then turn it over to Buffalo once again. And that one will be knocked out of play. Be Sheridan's ball with the throw-in. So 3-0 lead here for Sheridan. 35 minutes, just under 36 minutes to go here in this second half. Sheridan leading pretty comfortably here in this game, as Buffalo has essentially had one shot on target out of basically one shot in the game.
I was wondering, do I count that as a shot on goal?
I think so, because
good. That's how I marked it.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, Munn did have to technically save it if it didn't get past.
True.
That's kind of how you have to mark it. I'm out here looking to our left to see if
it looks like JV soccer practice over on the practice field. So eight sports.
Yeah,
happening.
I was looking to see out to our left that they had if they had softball going on, like softball practice out there, but I don't think there is. I think they might actually practice out on the fields they play on. As Buffalo is going to have a throw in, but it's going to be a foul. Or no, excuse me. It's going to be a throw in for Sheridan, so throw in went a little too quickly here, and now Sheridan's going to have it. It's going to be turned over immediately though, and now Buffalo will have the throw-in.
Probably looking for a long ball down the line, yep.
Mm-hmm. Intercepted nicely by Paisley Hewlett there. Zabrowski coming up, going to defend the ball nicely. Parker Tridy going to send it back out to Zabrowski. Now Zabrowski coming forward, going to look for a teammate. Great pass. Brooklyn Ellis going to take the shot and goes off the crossbar again.
That one was weird because it went off the football crossbar, went down into the net. I almost thought that was
a goal too.
Almost in there.
But it bounced off the top crossbar, the goal crossbar, and then it hit the upright crossbar. That was a double crossbar.
Yeah.
Man.
That's got to be good luck or something.
It's got to be.
Good power there, just a little high.
Just a little high. Yeah, she did have good power on her off foot, I believe, as well. I think she's right-footed, so to do that with her left foot, that was very nice. But off the crossbar, double crossbar. It's just like a double rainbow. It's very rare.
All the way. Let's see. Danny Grooms with that return header. Very powerful there.
Sheridan looking to keep it in off the turnover from Buffalo, but Buffalo going to get control of it. So they'll have a throw-in in Sheridan's area. But Sheridan able to immediately regain control. Buffalo will get on top of it once again here. Looking for a couple of teammates down the field, but it's going to go too far. And now Sheridan will just have to, nice defense there, played by, I believe that was Paisley Hewlett once again. And after the throw-in, Buffalo will retain possession, but then just kick it out immediately, which means we get another throw-in here for Sheridan. And the throw-in taken down the field a little bit. Sydney Zabrowski looking for it, but knocked away by Buffalo. We'll get another throw-in here for Sheridan. 32 minutes here to go in this second half. Throw-in here taken by Bailey Bennick. She'll have it. Look for Brooklyn Ellis on the outside, but knocked away by Buffalo once again. Only for Sheridan to get on top of it. And then we'll get a foul called against Buffalo. Addie Arnold got a little too much of...
I thought Macy Freed there was going to possibly take that head into the blue track.
Yeah, into the
I'm
track
glad she
area.
didn't.
Yeah, that can be pretty dangerous if you're... Also, the sides of it are lined with like a thin strip of concrete as well. Get a little dangerous over there, but she's all right.
She had her head up. Good play.
As Buffalo has possession here, they're going to turn it over. Dangerous turnover spot, though, looking for Sydney Zabrowski. Zabrowski has it, but then just a little too light on the pass as a Buffalo defender able to come up and knock it away. Now Macy Freed will have it. She's looking out wide to her other defender partner. Paisley Hewlett, I believe, is who is out there. Now Sheridan going to get control once again. Brooklyn Ellis has it. Good dribble move there. She's going to move forward, but good defense by Buffalo. Piper Wright going to send it out, and we'll get another throw in here for Sheridan. Looking towards the middle of the field. It's Gabby Greer, who has 2 goals already on the day. And we'll get a foul here. She wins a foul herself. She's got to be the player of the game here so far with 2 goals. She wins a foul there in free kick area.
This is definitely a good set piece setup for Sheridan right here.
Quick free kick taken, but right at the hands of Tara Bowden.
Almost popped out of her elbow, but regained control at the last second.
Regain that control, sends it down. Looking for her teammates. Sheridan going to be able to get on top of it, though, and intercept it once again. Oh, big collision in the middle of the field. And we'll get there's a foul called.
Yellow.
It's a yellow against. We'll see who I'll get you a name here in just a minute. So that player is going to immediately get subbed off. I believe that was Cody Bowden who had the yellow called against her.
Ref is going to say that's dangerous play and restart here.
Bowden not happy with it, but I don't know anybody who's gotten a yellow card in the history of soccer who is happy with it. As the free kick will be taken by Sheridan. It's going to be a short free kick, but then turned over immediately by Sheridan, then recovered. Brooklyn Ellis is going to get it here out wide. Looking for her teammates. She's going to get it back on her strong foot. Again, look for her teammates over in the middle. Nothing doing. Buffalo playing some pretty good defense towards the middle of the field. Going to be sent back over. Be Brooklyn Ellis with it there, or Bailey Bennick, excuse me. And recovered. Now Avery Von Krosik with it out wide. And knocked away by Buffalo. We'll get another throw in here for Sheridan. And Bailey Bennick going to get on top of it. She's going to send it down. Kind of put up a 50-50 ball for one of her teammates to try to get control of. Gabby Greer going to have it. She's going to try to get around the defender. Look for a cross. And goes past the goalkeeper and in dangerous area right in front of the goal. And it's getting knocked around and it'll be kicked away. Good defense there by Buffalo to retain control of it.
Again, that shot by Sheridan went just high.
Yeah, didn't hit any of the pipes, but just went a little high. That was a really nice cross, honestly, from Gabby Greer. Went over the top of Bowden, and Sheridan had a couple people around it, but nobody could slot it home and finish the goal. That would have been an assist for Gabby Greer as well.
It's been a Gabby kind of day.
Yeah, she's playing very well. Gabby Greer, she's a freshman.
Awesome.
How about that? Good day for the freshman. There's another 3-ball.
Brooklyn Ellis was charging that ball, ready to put that one in.
Yeah, that one, Gabby Greer was around that as well. Just a little too heavy on the weight for that pass. As Avery Von Krosik trying to run this one down in the midfield. Does so successfully, looking for her defending partners. And now we'll have some slow build-up here from Sheridan. Looking for some teammates in the middle of the field. We'll have a shot. That was a nice shot, but stopped by Bowden. That was kind of in the left corner.
If you're Sheridan, follow these balls all the way up. Wait for maybe the keep to drop and just follow through.
That's all you can hope for.
Not all the shots have been kept and held. Some of them are being dropped to the ground.
Yeah, if you're Sheridan, you want to be playing the rebound right now, kind of. Just put as many shots on target and see if one of the rebounds can land on you. As Brooklyn Ellis had an opportunity there. It's going to be knocked away by Buffalo, and we'll get a throw in here. And throw in handled nicely. That was Lexi Johnston who had that one. Back out to Bailey Bennick. Looking for Von Krosick on the opposite side. Von Krosick loses the ball for a second, and then she'll kick it away back into the feet of a Buffalo defender. And then it is sent out wide for a throw-in. Got just under 27 minutes to go here in this second half as we'll have another attack. Cross taken, but Brooklyn Ellis got her foot to it, but sends it just high again. I thought that one was going to hit the crossbar as well. Putting a little too much power on these shots for Sheridan.
Getting very excited right up front there.
When you get that opportunity, it's hard not to, you know?
Yeah.
Get a little excited, put a little too much power on it, sends it a little too high. We've seen a couple of those here in this game. As the goal kick will go to Buffalo. And Buffalo looking for an attack, but again, good swarming pressure there by Sheridan to win it back. And Lexi Johnston will have it here. Looking for a couple teammates. She's going to send a through ball to Gabby Greer, but just a little out of her length. It was one-on-one with the keeper there, but Gabby Greer just a little too heavy on the ball there on that pass. They really are. I mean, Gabby Greer is kind of hunting for that third goal here, looking for a hat trick. And who can blame her?
Yep.
One there by Lexi Johnston.
If you're a teammate, you're looking for that assist.
Absolutely. Looking for the assist. Maybe, hopefully, trying to find Gabby Greer as well. Get her the hat trick. Everybody will throw their hats on the field? No, that's hockey.
I don't know. I think I could maybe float my hat in from up here.
We'll hit all the pole vaulters down below us.
Starting to get a little cloudy.
Yep.
Continue to get a little more cloudy, I should say.
Yeah, like I mentioned, they were trying to get these games in before the rain started to come down, as we were expecting some weather later in the day today and then into tomorrow as well. So we'll see if that happens. See if the weather starts coming in. Hopefully it's not. I'm hoping it's just rain, not snow. That's the ideal
Let's just keep the rain word out there. No snow.
Word. As Buffalo will have an attack here. Good touch there by Addie Arnold. She's going to have to try to find a cross, but wins a corner nonetheless. So good job by Addie Arnold. Buffalo will have I think this is their second set piece of the day. I think this is only their first corner though, if I'm not mistaken.
I know they came away with the corner, but good job by Sheridan by shutting that down.
Yep.
Blocking all the shot.
And now the cross by Addie Arnold comes in, and a little too up the pitch for anything to be done with it, and so Gabby Greer will get on top of it for Sheridan. Good dribble there. Looking for a teammate. Didn't have enough weight on it, but does win the throw-in for Sheridan. I'll have a couple subs come in for Sheridan. Madsen Phillips coming in, as well as Dylan Kuhn for Sheridan. And Bailey Bennick will come off. As well as, I think that's Madsen Phillips who will come off, or Madsen Freed who will come off. So back underway here. Buffalo with possession in the midfield. Sheridan wins it though. Gabby Greer looking for her teammate. And now we got wide open opportunity here. Brooklyn Ellis kind of stumbles on the ball though. Slows things down unintentionally. Brooklyn Ellis is going to want that one back. It was basically one-on-one with her and defender and then the goalie. But kind of tripped over the ball a little bit, and that allowed everybody to kind of catch up. You will get a corner, though. Sheridan does win that. It'll be Gabby Greer who is taking the corner.
Brooklyn Ellis trying to shake her person marked up with her.
Everybody's kind of lined up far post, and here comes the cross. Good boot to it, but goes a little too far. We had one person down there that had the opportunity to put that one, at least get a head to it, but just a little too much power on it. I believe that was Madsen Phillips who was looking to get their head to it.
Had a few people ready for the header, but just a little too tall.
A little too much height on it, a little too much power. Buffalo coming away with it. Moving down the pitch, Jalen Wright with the ball here. That was Aubrey Kachuria. And Sheridan with the interception. Now with control of it, going to try to find Gabby Greer all the way down the field. Now Gabby Greer is going to have an opportunity. It's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and just a little too heavy of a touch. Tara Bowden's able to run it down and get control of it for Buffalo. And Gabby Greer made that nice touch initially, and it was one-on-one, and then a little too heavy of a touch.
Both players, I'm sure, eyes wide open there, as they're both attacking that ball.
Greer was already imagining the celebration for the hat trick, just a little too heavy on the touch. Sheridan going to win control of it after the goal kick here, though. Josh Drube is looking for a foul call. None given to Sheridan, though. Buffalo will have it on the throw-in. Sheridan wins it back immediately, though. Some nice long balls coming through.
Yeah. Sheridan, like you said earlier, playing the long ball. It's not something we've seen from Sheridan this season.
Their defenders doing a nice job getting the ball down the pitch quickly. And the attackers for Sheridan controlling it nicely as well. 21 minutes to go here in this second half. Again, 3-0 lead from Sheridan. 2 goals for Gabby Greer, 2 assists for Parker Trady, 1 goal for Ella Ballou here as well in this matchup.
I found out I'm going to be coaching soccer for the second graders for the YMCA soccer this year.
Isn't that how?
Pretty excited.
That's how every parent finds out they're going to be a coach, right? It's like,
yeah.
Oh, I found out.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
They're like, hey, we could use another coach, and I was like, you know what? I'm in.
I'll do that. Congrats.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
In 10 years' time, I'll be able to say, when Steven Schreffler was hired by Manchester United.
There we go.
I'll be able to say, yeah, I remember when he was coaching second grade soccer here in Sheridan.
The Manchester United second grade pro team.
The second grade team. We'll have a corner here from Sheridan. Gabby Greer going to go over and take it once again. And again, Sheridan, typically, they're always lining up on this far post to start things off. They don't really do a lot of anything else. We'll sometimes see if Avery McMullen was in. She'll sometimes line up right next to the keeper, but we haven't seen that. It's been a lot of the far post stuff here so far early on, as Avery Von Krosik's going to come out. Corner taken.
McMullen likes to play the one close to the keeper.
Yeah, she crowds the keeper every time whenever we see those corners.
Usually elbow to elbow.
Yep. As Sheridan will win it back, Gabby Greer going to have the ball here. And another cross. Good cross there. We need a shot, but none taken. Looking for a teammate, but knocked away nicely. That kind of gets into that weird area where everybody kind of starts to panic. It's right in front of goal, especially if you're a defender. You don't want to kick it behind you, obviously, because you get an own goal, so you're kind of just panicking.
Nobody wants an own goal.
Yeah, nobody wants an own goal. So nicely done there by Sheridan. We'll have a cross here, but it goes out of play. The photographer down there, nice skills on the ball as well.
Sheridan High School Soccer is also presented in part by Sheridan College, Candlewood Suites, Security State Bank, Waring Chevrolet, and Evia Hearing and Sound.
Big thank you to Larry Soro Jr. and the staff at McDonald's as well. They would like to invite you out before or after these soccer matches at either of their locations on North Main Street or on Coffeen Avenue. Right now, you can get a 20-piece Chicken McNuggets for $6 or go with the big value meal for buy one and add one for $1 more. Stop by after the game on North Main, Coffeen Avenue, or McDonald's in Buffalo and in Gillette. Sheridan going to have another attack here. Looking for Gabby Greer once again. Lexi Johnston, who had it initially. Turnover by Buffalo as they're trying to just kind of clear it here. Nicely done. We'll get it out, and we'll have a throw for Sheridan. A couple more subs coming in.
Everyone's looking to pass the assist over to Gabby Greer in the pink boots.
They're hunting for the. I mean, I don't think we'll see Gabby Greer come out in this entire half because she's got 2 goals. Want to get her the third. Who can blame her? Everybody wants the hat trick at some point. As Brooklyn Ellis will run down with it. She just came back in, as well as Bailey Bennick came back in here as well in the midfield. Another throw-in won by Sheridan. Throw-in taken. Looking, that could have been called a pen, but it's knocked away by Buffalo. And it will be a goal kick for Buffalo. Kicked away here. Nice job by Bennett to get on top of that, but goes right to the feet of a Buffalo defender.
There we go.
And a shot taken, but I guess that was more of a cross. Kind of bounced haphazardly, almost went to the back of the goal as well, but jumped on top of by Tara Bowden. She'll goal kick it once again. Launch it away, and we'll get a throw-in one by Buffalo.
Buffalo again with another opportunity to attack. We'll see what happens.
The ball knocked away almost right into the feet of a couple of track runners. That's going to be scary, too, if they're sprinting.
Yeah.
Ball comes in, trip.
That almost happened over on the high...
Did
not the high jump, but the...
long jump?
Whatever jumping was happening on the far side.
The one with the sand?
No, these guys jumping over the
hurdles.
The hurdles.
There we
That's
go.
it.
There we go.
Hey, too many sports
we're
in front
playing
of my
guessing.
brain here.
Yeah, we're playing a guessing game. Track and field. We'll do charades.
With the...
Yeah, with the little bars you jump over.
Yeah. That thing.
Sheridan winning it in the midfield here, but Buffalo, good defense. Going to send it back down. Sarah Munn. Scoop it up. Goalkeeper position. Nothing real dangerous happening there. 16 minutes to go here in the second half. And now, attack opportunity. Brooklyn Ellis with it. Trying to get a good touch in. She does. Beats her defender. Got to get back towards the middle of the field, but nice recovery there by Piper Wright for Buffalo. Knocks it away, and some pretty good defending being done by Buffalo. They'll force a throw in. That was a dangerous opportunity, but Buffalo able to do a good job to knock it away.
These right fullbacks doing a good job just powering that ball right out of bounds.
As the throw in, it's going to be a turnover though. Kind of a bad throw in there, a little too much, a little too heavy. It's going to be won by Buffalo. And a good defensive header there by Sheridan. Paisley Hewlett came up with it. And Gabby Greer was looking for the ball, but it's going to go away. And now Buffalo is going to find it in the midfield once again.
15 minutes left here in the second half, as the boys are probably getting warmed up for their game.
Yeah, I think they're over on the practice field, kicking the ball around a little bit. They'll be taking on Buffalo as well. Sheridan with it here, looking for the middle of the field with the cross, a longer cross. Paisley Hewlett once again gets on top of it, sends it forward. Looking for Bailey Bennick in the middle, but knocked away by Buffalo. The header one, Gabby Greer going to get on top of it, looking for an opportunity, but I think she got fouled, but the call was not there.
Looked like a foul from up here, so I think she was expecting one.
Coach Drube is yelling over at the referee as well.
Sheridan, actually, seniors getting ready to walk in right now to start warming up. So that must be the JV or something over on the practice field.
We'll have a free kick here, or a goal kick here for Buffalo. Sending it down, but it's going to go out of play. And the throw in right to Gabby Greer. And Greer defended against nicely. Buffalo going to have an attack opportunity, looking for a teammate downfield. Knocked away nicely there. That was Madsen Phillips who knocked that one away. As it's sent through, but Sheridan defense going to hop on top of it and knock it away. It's going to be a goal kick for Sheridan. So good job defensively there. Sheridan looking again for their fourth clean sheet. Is that right?
Yeah.
Fourth clean sheet in a row.
Powerful start to the season so far.
Yeah, they're sitting pretty comfortable right now. Most impressive one was probably that Laramie game. It was only a 1-0 game, but they were able to hang with what was the more or less the cream of the crop of this side of their conference for sure, and won it 1-0. Kind of dominated in that game as well.
I agree.
At least in terms of possession. Got the goal, game-winning goal off of a free kick from Parker Tridy. We'll see another. This will be a throw-in here for Sheridan. Again, Sheridan with a lot of had a lot of seniors out in this matchup here today. Avery McMullen, as we mentioned before, she was she is the forward for the Sheridan team, and she went down hurt in that game against Laramie, and we all kind of, as we were watching it, we were kind of hoping for the best, obviously, but she had to get her ankle air casted, and she was driven off of the field on the 4x4. So we were kind of expecting the worst, hoping for the best. But we did get good news, as a lot of her X-rays came back negative, no ligament damage or broken bones or anything like that. As we'll see a good piece of play here from Sheridan. I believe this is Lily Kessner who's going to come forward with it, take a shot, but go just wide. That was a nice bit of play there. That was actually Madsen Phillips who was on that one.
Brooklyn Ellis again coming up on this side, just not there in time to get that tap in.
Just rolled a little past her. But yeah, Avery McMullen, no serious damage done on that ankle. She is expected to be back here in a couple of weeks. Coach Drew was talking maybe around the time for their Gillette matchup here in 2 to 3 weeks. So we got good news there. And a lot of the other Lady Bronc players are sitting this one out. Willa Koltiska out. She's been dealing with a quad, but nothing too serious. As Brooklyn Ellis is going to have another opportunity here. She's going to take a shot, but go wide. Again, off target for Sheridan. We'll get another goal kick.
Take a quick second and shout out some more sponsors. Sheridan High School Soccer is also presented in part by Bank of Sheridan, Sheridan Rec District, First Northern Bank, One Health, Midway Auto and RV, Branded 307, and Wyoming Department of Transportation.
Big thank you to all of our sponsors as always, as we're about to hit the 10-minute mark here in this second half. 10 minutes to go. Cross in, looking for Brooklyn Ellis. Again, just a step too wide. Good hustle here by Bailey Bennick, though, who's going to get on top of it. She's going to look for another cross if possible. And a cross is sent in, and it's going to go just wide. That was a nice cross.
Into a knee. That was nice.
Yeah, Faith Hetzer out there was the one looking for the goal. Again, he goes just wide. As we see both the Sheridan Bronc and Buffalo Bison teams kind of lining up on the sides as they're getting ready to take over the field for their game.
During the half, I was talking with the Sheridan AD and just hoping that the weather stays as is. It's quite nice right now for some soccer, especially for this early on in the season.
Mm-hmm. They'll play in anything though for soccer.
Oh,
as long
yeah.
as it's no lightning, you're playing.
Just no snow.
Yeah, that's the.
I mean, they'll play, but it's not preferable.
Would rather not.
Yeah, we started off the season with snow
Yeah.
all around the field. It took them like 2 or 3 hours to shovel all of that off.
It is crazy how much 2 weeks can make a difference. We didn't see basically any of the track while we were here in that first weekend.
Welcome to Wyoming,
No
folks.
kidding. And it's all gone. You can't see a lick of snow on the ground anymore. Gabby Greer looking for her third goal of the game. Looking for her first hat trick. Again, just a freshman as well. This would be a nice little showing for her as the freshman. We're going to get a couple of subs here for Sheridan here the next time the ball comes out of play.
Gabby most likely to stay in for the remainder.
I would imagine so.
I would guess so as well.
If I were Gabby Greer, I'd be like, don't you dare put a sub up there for me. I want to try to stay in. But we will get a full slate change here for Sheridan. We got four girls coming in. We got Catherine Nevedomski coming in. We've got Ruby Sewick coming in, I believe, as well. A couple others. And we'll have a throw in for Sheridan here. And Sheridan winning the ball pretty nicely, but defended nicely as well by Buffalo.
Nice interception by Sheridan there.
Mm-hmm.
By Lily Kessner. No, I'm sorry. Madsen Phillips.
Madsen Phillips, yep. Lily Kessner down here in the midfield as well. The other thing that makes it hard, sometimes if they have the ponytail in,
you can't see
covering the number.
Yeah. You think you see the number, but you only see half the number.
Only see half of it. So we'll have a nice cross here. A shot taken, goes just wide once again. That was Catherine Novodomsky who was on it, out playing in this left wing area, and she had a shot opportunity but went just a little wide. We'll have another goal kick. I believe they did take out Gabby Greer.
I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the pink boots up there, but I saw Ruby Speck.
So was I. I did the same thing.
I kind of just assumed, but Greer has the Under Armour shin guards on.
Is that true?
Yeah.
How did you see that?
I brought my glasses with me today.
Well, touche. Here we go with that was Ruby right there, Ruby Schreck, who had the opportunity. And now a through ball for Buffalo. That was a great pass. It's going to be a one-on-one with Sarah Munn. Have an opportunity here for Buffalo. This will be the first shot in a while. If they can get it off. Good dribble moves done, but good defense there by Sheridan. That was a last-second tackle by, I believe that was Paisley Hewlett who did that. That was a great tackle. It was Addie Arnold who was sprinting down for Buffalo looking for the goal. That was a beautiful pass, too. I didn't see who made that initial pass. But
put it right where it needed to be. Buffalo's third set piece here.
Yeah, third set piece, third corner. As we have Dylan Kuhn is coming off. Dylan Kuhn also wearing a brace on her arm as well.
Yeah, I didn't see that until just now.
She's got the brace on. Nothing will stop her. So this corner's taken, but it's immediately going to go out of play. Paisley Hewlett was the big player right there. She did a good job coming back on defense, knocking that one away and forcing the corner. And now Sheridan will come back with the goal kick, so no damage done. The successive clean sheets were in danger there initially. But good job by the Sheridan defense to snuff that out. Lily Kestner going to have it at her feet. And Sheridan going to win it back after our initial turnover. Good dribbling being done by Madsen Phillips here. Looking for a teammate. And good defense there done by Anna Tarver. She came up from her center back position to tackle that one away. We got under 5 minutes to go here in this second half. Battle on the sideline is won by Buffalo. And the throw in from Buffalo went at the feet of Tarver. She's going to knock it away. Looking for Lily Kestner. But Kestner turns it over. Cody Bowden won that one. She's playing on a yellow card. And sent in the midfield up by Sheridan. Won by Buffalo. It's going to be cleared away. Now Sheridan ladies will have it once again. Moving forward. And a centering pass to Ruby. Ruby's going to have a shot opportunity. It's going to go right to the gloves of Tara Bowden, though. Good attempt.
Great shot there by Svek.
Yep. Yeah, just right to the gloves of Bowden. She would have put that a little to the left. That could have been in the back of the net. And now we got about 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in this second half. Sheridan will have the ball here in the attacking area. Moving forward, Lexi Johnston, looking for a teammate. She does have one wide open on the inside here, and a shot taken, and it goes in, it's a goal!
Dropped and slipped right through.
Yep, Catherine Novodomsky scores the goal there. Finds the near post, and it sneaks by Bowden. That is goal number 4 for Sheridan.
That's why even though when you have the keeper there, you know they're most likely going to block your shot, you got to take the shot attempt.
Take the shot anyways.
And that's an exact opportunity and reason right there.
That's why you do it. You never know. You take the shot, you never know. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Sheridan with 3 different goal scorers in this game. Gab Gear with 2. Catherine Novodomsky with 1. And Ella Ballou with 1 as well. 4-0 lead for Sheridan. Good showing here today by the Lady Broncs. They'll be back in action next weekend as well. But they will be on the road for those matchups, if I am not mistaken. We will have the Sheridan Broncs here next weekend. We'll also have them coming up next as well. They'll be taking on Buffalo here in this one.
So the boys is here next weekend?
Yeah, I believe it's the boys next weekend here in Sheridan. As it's saved nicely. And we'll have another cross taken, knocked away, but Sheridan still, no, it's going to be knocked away nicely by Buffalo all the way back out to about the 25-yard line.
That save over by the goal by Lexi Johnston.
Yeah, that was a nice save. She pinned it on the line, essentially.
A few more sponsors to shout out. We have Best Real Estate, Sheridan YO Sports Cards, A-Plus Plumbers, and Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. Thank you to all of you, and thank you to all of our sponsors for making this possible and bringing soccer right to your house or wherever you're at.
Yeah.
Mobile phone.
Also, big shout out to our Buffalo viewers as well. I know we're probably going to have a couple of Buffalo viewers here today and want to make the trip over, which is understandable. Big thank you to them for tuning in as always. And our faithful Sheridan viewers as well. We have a shot here, but not enough power on it. Bowden's going to be able to get on top of it. Yeah, the Sheridan Broncs will be playing this game next here after this one, so stay tuned for that. But they'll also be here at home next weekend. They'll be taking on Cheyenne East here, and then on Saturday against Central. So 2 Cheyenne teams coming in. They'll be taking on the Broncs. The Lady Broncs will be on the road next week. Lexi Johnston with it here, and we'll have those Sheridan Bronc games for you.
I've got a Buffalo player down.
We do have a Buffalo player down. The play is continuing, though. We'll have a shot. No, it looks like it was a cross, possibly. Somebody was trying to get to it. I believe that was Faith Hetzer out wide here.
Buffalo player tried to walk that off.
Yep.
Not going to happen. Oh,
looks like she...
Hate to see that.
Right off the top of the ankle or the top of her foot, maybe, something like that. She's trying to get off the field. And she's going to be able to get off under her own power, so that is good to see. And that was actually Catherine Novodomsky who had that initial attempt to keep it in play, but not successfully. And it's going to be intercepted. The goal kick intercepted by Lexi Johnston. It's going to be out wide to Catherine Novodomsky, and then back to Johnston. Everybody's screaming for Lexi Johnston to try to take the shot, but intercepted or tackled nicely by Sheridan, or by Buffalo. And we got about 15 seconds left here in this game, and Sarah Munn's going to send it out wide. Sheridan should just be content with kind of letting the clock run out here.
I think that was Munn's second time touching the ball this game.
At the very least in this half. And the horn will sound, and a good victory here by Sheridan. Again, 4-0 win. Couple goal scorers for you. Gabby Greer had 2. Catherine Novodomsky had 1. And Ella Ballou with 1. Parker Tridy, by my mark here, had 2 assists as well. So a good game by the Sheridan Lady Broncs. They'll move to 4-0 if my math is going correctly here.
I think so.
4-0. And they will be back in action next weekend. On the road, we'll have the Broncs here coming up next, and then also they'll be at home for those games here next weekend as well. So we'll have the Broncs coming up here next in just a couple of minutes. It's going to be about a 20-minute break in between games, and then we'll be back with the Bronc game against Buffalo here as well. You have been listening to Sheridan Lady Bronc Soccer here on SheridanMedia.com, the Sheridan Media YouTube channel, and the Sheridan Media Facebook pages. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes for the Bronc game against Buffalo.
Do you have rentals? Are the chores associated with your rentals taking up more time than you originally envisioned? Let ERA Carroll Realty's property management team take care of your investment. We'll handle everything. At ERA Carroll Realty, we'll treat your property like our own because we have investment properties too. ERA Carroll Realty, we're about more than real estate. We're about family, friendship, and community. See what we can do for you. Call us today at 672-8911.
In a world full of pipes, they existed for over 100 years, getting to the source of humanity's plumbing problems. Now, in a toilet somewhere in the city, a terrible evil has been released. One man, one mission, one chance, and this time, it's for real. For showtimes and plumbing, call A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair, 672-9454.
Planning a project that requires block, brick, or stone? You need to contact the folks at Thompson Master Masons. They have the largest selection of brick and stone in town and 39 years of experience behind their work. Chances are, if it can be done, they've done it. Let Thompson's help you choose the best application for your specific project, residential or commercial. Give Thompson Master Masons a call at 672-7971 or stop by their showroom at 135 East 11th Street.
Here at Camco Federal Credit Union, we strive to see our members get the reliable vehicles they need with a competitive rate. Whether you're searching for a vehicle to get you from A to B or looking for a ride to cruise around with the family, Camco has you covered. Our loan team is ready to assist you today. To apply, come into one of our branches or apply online at CamcoFCU.com. Camco Federal Credit Union, member NCUA and equal housing lender.
Need a checking account, a home loan, business banking? Hi, I'm Brittany Sorensen from First Bank of Wyoming. You don't have to go to different places for these services. First Bank of Wyoming has it all under one roof. From simple personal banking to more complex business loans, we make managing your money simple, convenient, and stress-free. One bank, every service, all for you. First Bank of Wyoming, your one-stop financial partner.
First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
Thinking about home improvements, debt consolidation, or unexpected expenses? A home equity line of credit from Security State Bank could be the solution you need. Whether you are planning a remodel, tackling bills, or covering emergencies, our line of credit offers a convenient way to get started. Hurry, this special offer is only available now through June 30th. Take the next step today. Call your local Security State Bank branch or visit online at ssbwyo.bank.
Security State Bank, equal housing lender, NMLS 401472, equal housing lender.
Need new tires? Waring Chevrolet has a deal that'll keep your vehicle rolling into summer, Doug Wooden.
That's right, Bob. Buy 3 tires, we'll give you the 4th one for just $1. We're also giving away a free set of tires. Just stop by, sign up, no purchase necessary. And if you already bought tires from us and win, we'll refund you up to $1,500.
That's like winning the tire lottery.
So roll on into Waring Sheridan Chevrolet before the deal dries away.
See what you did there?
I'm on a roll, Bob.
Oh, brother. Waring Chevrolet, 107 East Downs, or online, WaringSheridan.com.
In a world full of pipes, they existed for over 100 years, getting to the source of humanity's plumbing problems. Now, in a toilet somewhere in the city, a terrible evil has been released. One man, one mission, one chance, and this time, it's for real. For showtimes and plumbing, call A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair, 672-9454.
Wyoming Corporate Office is the trusted business choice behind thousands of businesses. Whether it's business formation, payroll, corporate paperwork, mail scanning service, or small business phone service, Wyoming Corporate Office powers over 100,000 businesses worldwide and locally. This makes Wyoming Corporate Office the state's largest business-to-business service provider, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you're drowning in corporate paperwork looking for someone with an unmatched experience that cares and wants to be your partner in making your business successful, trust that Wyoming Corporate Office can help you focus on what makes your business tick. Learn more today by visiting WyomingCorporateOffice.com.
This multi-level commercial building in Buffalo is a great investment opportunity with good rental history. There are private offices and large retail spaces with the Main Street frontage and great parking. See 235 Main Street on BuffaloRealtyLLC.com and call me, Christy Kinghorn at Buffalo Realty, ERA, powered at 620-0037.
Planning a project that requires block, brick, or stone? You need to contact the folks at Thompson Master Masons. They have the largest selection of brick and stone in town and 39 years of experience behind their work. Chances are, if it can be done, they've done it. Let Thompson's help you choose the best application for your specific project, residential or commercial. Give Thompson Master Masons a call at 672-7971 or stop by their showroom at 135 East 11th Street.
There's no known cure for tinnitus, but we can help provide you with relief. Hi, I'm Dr. Addison Dempsey.
And I'm JT Kraft from EBIA Hearing and Sound.
Linear is the first low-risk, non-invasive medical device of its kind that is clinically proven to relieve tinnitus and is FDA approved.
Starkey's brand new Edge AI hearing aids offer groundbreaking technology that powers the most capable hearing devices available while also offering expanded tinnitus masking therapies.
Schedule today to determine what tinnitus treatment is right for you.
EBIA Hearing and Sound, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
Schedule your consult.
Living on campus at Sheridan College is now more affordable than ever. With the Bighorn Mountain Tuition Advantage, you could save thousands over a 2-year degree. Enjoy the full college experience while paying less. Live just steps from class, build lifelong connections, and focus on your future. See how affordable Sheridan College really is at sheridan.edu/bighorn or apply today at sheridan.edu or call 307-675-0505. Don't miss out. Your future starts here.
Need a bank that works on your schedule?
At First Federal Bank and Trust, you can open personal checking and savings accounts anytime, online or through the First Federal app.
It's quick, simple, and designed to fit your life.
And as we celebrate 90 years of community commitment, we're proud to keep making banking easier for you. Open an account today at efirstfederal.bank or on the app.
First Federal Bank and Trust, 90 years of putting our community first.
Member FDIC.
This multi-level commercial building in Buffalo is a great investment opportunity with good rental history. There are private offices and large retail spaces with the Main Street frontage and great parking. See 235 Main Street on BuffaloRealtyLLC.com and call me, Christy Kinghorn at Buffalo Realty, ERA, powered at 620-0037.
Need screen printed and embroidered items? Well, whatever you need, Kilpatrick Creations is the go-to local company for these types of items. If it's screen printed or stitched, we are the ones to help you. Give us a call first. We're here to help you and want to help you with your imprinted garment or accessory needs. We've been in the business and serving Sheridan County for over 20 years. We have the experience, talent, and selection of goods that allows us to help you promote your business, club, or event in the best, most affordable way possible. Come see Kilpatrick Creations for all your screen printed or embroidered needs.
Do you have rentals? Are the chores associated with your rentals taking up more time than you originally envisioned? Let ERA Carroll Realty's property management team take care of your investment. We'll handle everything. At ERA Carroll Realty, we'll treat your property like our own because we have investment properties too. ERA Carroll Realty, we're about more than real estate. We're about family, friendship, and community. See what we can do for you. Call us today at 672-8911.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
Hi, this is Callie Drell, Mortgage Loan Officer at First Bank of Wyoming. We work hard to provide competitive loan options to fit your unique financial situation. We understand that applying for a loan can be overwhelming, but our team of experienced lenders are with you every step of the way to guide you through the borrowing process. Whether you're looking to purchase a new car, consolidate debt, or finance a home, we'll help you find the perfect loan option. First Bank of Wyoming, Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Need new tires? Waring Chevrolet is a deal that'll keep your vehicle rolling into summer, Doug Wooden.
That's right, Bob. Buy 3 tires, we'll give you the 4th one for just $1. We're also giving away a free set of tires. Just stop by, sign up, no purchase necessary. And if you already bought tires from us and win, we'll refund you up to $1,500.
That's like winning the tire lottery.
So roll on into Waring Sheridan Chevrolet before the deal dries away.
See what you did there?
I'm on a roll, Bob.
Oh, brother. Waring Chevrolet, 107 East Towns, or online, waringsheridan.com.
Are you thinking of building your dream home? First Northern Bank of Wyoming is here to make the process smooth and stress-free. Hi, this is Teresa. I'd be happy to work with you and your contractor to oversee your budget, ensure timely payments, and offer inspections as your project evolves, all at no extra cost. Please visit 36 North Gould or call 673-HOME to start your dream today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 402576.
This multi-level commercial building in Buffalo is a great investment opportunity with good rental history. There are private offices and large retail spaces with the Main Street frontage and great parking. See 235 Main Street on BuffaloRealtyLLC.com and call me, Christy Kinghorn, at Buffalo Realty, ERA, powered at 620-0037.
Need a bank that works on your schedule?
At First Federal Bank and Trust, you can open personal checking and savings accounts anytime, online or through the First Federal app.
It's quick, simple, and designed to fit your life.
And as we celebrate 90 years of community commitment, we're proud to keep making banking easier for you. Open an account today at efirstfederal.bank or on the app.
First Federal Bank and Trust, 90 years of putting our community first.
Member FDIC.
Are you thinking of building your dream home? First Northern Bank of Wyoming is here to make the process smooth and stress-free. Hi, this is Teresa. I'd be happy to work with you and your contractor to oversee your budget, ensure timely payments, and offer inspections as your project evolves, all at no extra cost. Please visit 36 North Gould or call 673-HOME to start your dream today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 402576.
This multi-level commercial building in Buffalo is a great investment opportunity with good rental history. There are private offices and large retail spaces with the Main Street frontage and great parking. See 235 Main Street on BuffaloRealtyLLC.com and call me, Christy Kinghorn, at Buffalo Realty, ERA, powered at 620-0037.
Living on campus at Sheridan College is now more affordable than ever. With the Bighorn Mountain Tuition Advantage, you could save thousands over a 2-year degree. Enjoy the full college experience while paying less. Live just steps from class, build lifelong connections, and focus on your future. See how affordable Sheridan College really is at sheridan.edu/bighorn or apply today at sheridan.edu or call 307-675-0505. Don't miss out. Your future starts here.
Farmers Co-op, home of the 99-cent soda, invites you to start your day off right with that first cup of Morning Joe and a little something to go from their awesome bakery rack. Then come back for lunch. By now, I know you've heard me talk about their mouth-watering sausages, but they also have a variety of hot and cold sandwiches along with a soup of the day. They really do have it all at Farmers Co-op, 1450 Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan.
Are you thinking of building your dream home? First Northern Bank of Wyoming is here to make the process smooth and stress-free. Hi, this is Teresa. I'd be happy to work with you and your contractor to oversee your budget, ensure timely payments, and offer inspections as your project evolves, all at no extra cost. Please visit 36 North Gould or call 673-HOME to start your dream today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 402576.
Need new tires? Waring Chevrolet has a deal that'll keep your vehicle rolling into summer, Doug Wooden.
That's right, Bob. Buy 3 tires, we'll give you the 4th one for just $1. We're also giving away a free set of tires. Just stop by, sign up, no purchase necessary. And if you already bought tires from us and win, we'll refund you up to $1,500.
That's like winning the tire lottery.
So roll on into Waring Sheridan Chevrolet before the deal drives away.
See what you did there?
I'm on a roll, Bob.
Oh, brother. Waring Chevrolet, 107 East Towns, or online, WaringSheridan.com. Have you downloaded the McDonald's mobile app? Well, what are you waiting for? You're missing some money-saving McDonald's deals. Plus, you'll get access to exclusive deals. You'll be able to order ahead and pass the line with mobile order and pay. Plus, when you join My McDonald's Rewards, you'll earn points on every order to redeem for free McDonald's food. So download the app and start saving time, money, and get free food. McDonald's, Sheridan, Buffalo, and Gillette.
Branded 307 knows Wyoming weather is unpredictable.
1 minute it's snowing, the next you're in a t-shirt. And before you know it, warmer weather will be here to stay. If your roof took a hit from the last hailstorm and you still haven't had it inspected, now's the time to get on the schedule. The snow is starting to melt and spots are filling up fast. Come on down and check us out at the Home Show April 25th through the 27th at the Ramada Plaza. Visit us at branded307.com or call to book your free inspection. Branded 307, branding Wyoming, one home at a time.
Farmers Co-op, home of the 99-cent soda, invites you to start your day off right with that first cup of Morning Joe and a little something to go from their awesome bakery rack. Then come back for lunch. By now, I know you've heard me talk about their mouth-watering sausages, but they also have a variety of hot and cold sandwiches along with a soup of the day. They really do have it all at Farmers Co-op, 1450 Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
Thinking about home improvements, debt consolidation, or unexpected expenses? A home equity line of credit from Security State Bank could be the solution you need. Whether you are planning a remodel, tackling bills, or covering emergencies, our line of credit offers a convenient way to get started. Hurry, this special offer is only available now through June 30th. Take the next step today. Call your local Security State Bank branch or visit online at ssbwyo.bank.
Security State Bank, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401472, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you have rentals? Are the chores associated with your rentals taking up more time than you originally envisioned? Let ERA Carroll Realty's property management team take care of your investment. We'll handle everything. At ERA Carroll Realty, we'll treat your property like our own because we have investment properties too. ERA Carroll Realty, we're about more than real estate. We're about family, friendship, and community. See what we can do for you. Call us today at 672-8911.
Planning a project that requires block, brick, or stone? You need to contact the folks at Thompson Master Masons. They have the largest selection of brick and stone in town and 39 years of experience behind their work. Chances are, if it can be done, they've done it. Let Thompson's help you choose the best application for your specific project, residential or commercial. Give Thompson Master Masons a call at 672-7971 or stop by their showroom at 135 East 11th Street.
No shirt? No shoes? No problem. Online banking is fast and convenient with Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. If you have a smartphone, you can do your banking from anywhere, including remote deposit. Just take a picture of your check and send it. It's that easy. And you'll instantly have access to the first $200 available and the rest shortly thereafter. Yep, banking is that easy with remote deposit at Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Dr. Dana Leroy with Leroy Family Dental, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And welcome back to Homer Scott Field. Boys game just about to get underway here. We're getting our starting lineups for both Buffalo and Sheridan. For the Sheridan starting lineup, starting in goal, Eli Negron, followed by Breck Reed. Kelton Crow will be in. Evan Ballou is in. Bryce Child, Ty Gilbertson, Alex Osborne, Christian Burgess, Cameron Steedley, Keegan Rager, and Carson Chase are your starters for Sheridan. And then for Buffalo in goal, it's Tommy Wonka, and then it'll be Wyatt Coldiron, Jace Townsend, Giovanni Montarastelli, Marco Montarastelli, Camden Nicholas, Jonathan Rosales, Cortland Smith, Lucas Peterson, Jason Billings, and Michael Tomic as well for Buffalo. Sheridan, the Lady Broncs won their game against the Lady Bison 4-0, and Sheridan coming into this game, they are also undefeated, but they are coming off of a draw against Laramie last weekend, where it was 0-0, a nothing draw against Laramie last weekend. And then on Friday, they beat Cheyenne South on the road 4-0, and they open up the season. We had that one live for you against New Orleans 7-0. So still undefeated, but they do have the draw, so it's not a perfect 3-0-0. It's a 2-0-1 for this Sheridan Bronc team, and they're looking to add maybe another W on the schedule here today. Joined again by Steven Schreffler. And
glad to be here.
Coleman Hanchett on the cameras once again. We are getting out to our east. Is that right? Am I doing cardinal directions right? East. Heavy rainfall, it looks like, up in the hills. And hopefully that stays over there, if you will.
You can see the jerseys kind of flapping in the wind here. Wind's definitely picked up. We'll see if they stay dry out there or not.
See if the wind can maybe avoid us. That would be ideal. We're just about ready to go. Buffalo will have the initial kickoff, and we are underway. Initially, Jace Townsend will have it for Buffalo. Coming forward out to the left wing is Jonathan Rosales for Buffalo. And back out to the center of the field, Marco Monterostelli, and he's going to send it out, and it will be out of play. We'll have a throw-in for Sheridan. As we are back underway here after the throw-in, Sheridan with it. And sending it back out wide, it is Carson Chase who has it on that right back. He's also got the captain sleeve on for Sheridan, that right back position.
Those captain sleeves are pretty sharp.
And they're easy for us to see as well, which is always something I like. We're going to have a call here. Illegal throw-in, it looks like, so it'll be Buffalo's ball. They're going to try to throw it in quick as Carson Chase is still coming off of the line. And good job defensively. That was Keegan Rager there. We're going to send it out of play. And it'll be Carson Chase once again. And then sent out of play once again. Carson Chase is going to have it here on another throw-in. Sending it in, a nice long throw. And it went right off the top of the head of a Buffalo player. Buffalo will throw it in themselves here as well. Jace Townsend going to get it initially, but Sheridan going to win the turnover. Ty Gilbertson has it. He's looking up the right wing. He finds Kelton Crow initially and then was running up the right wing looking for it back. Kelton Crow sends it back out wide, but goes too heavy on the touch there, and it's going to be a throw-in for Buffalo. And the throw-in is launched down the field. That was a big throw-in, but won by Sheridan. Now Ty Gilbertson's going to have it. He's going to send it out wide to Kelton Crow. And Kelton Crow's going to look for one of his teammates. Drops to the middle. Does have a teammate, but it's guarded nicely. And it's Evan Ballou who's going to have it here in the middle of the pitch once again. Alex Osborne has it. Christian Burgess has it. He sends it back out wide to one of his defenders out wide. It's going to be cleared nicely by Buffalo. This Sheridan team, like I said, 2-0-1 on the season. They have dominated that possession stuff that we were talking about in the first game. They have won, on average, per game, their possession time is 80%.
You can see that right here. They're demonstrating some good short passes, passing it back when needed, and just really keeping their head up and making those solid passes and keeping possession.
Carson Chase going to have it from his right back spot. He's going to come forward, send a cross in. It's going to be knocked away nicely by the goalkeeper, Tommy Wonka, goalkeeper for Buffalo.
That knockaway, definitely really nice. Yep. Clearing some area, getting the ball out of the danger zone there.
Sends both fists up and just punches it away. It'll be Sheridan throwing. But again, 80% possession for the Sheridan team. That is substantial. That is a very high number to have possession-wise.
It's a game-winning stat.
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking 80 minutes per game, 80% possession, it's 70 minutes of that. Is that right? I didn't, I'm in radio because I don't know math, but that's got to be pretty close. Evan Ballou with it here. He's going to send it back out wide.
I've got a brain for radio.
Yep.
There you go.
Brain and face for radio. That's both of us. Through ball sent through by Buffalo. Buffalo attacker trying to get to it, but sealed off nicely by Keegan Rager. Attacking there was Camden Nicholas who was looking for it. But Rager doing a nice job sealing off that attacker. Sheridan has the throw in. Ty Gilbertson looking for his teammate. Nice little pass there out to towards the middle to Evan Ballou. Knocked away again by Buffalo. Quick throw into Kelton Crow. Kelton trying to keep it in, but knocked away by Buffalo. Now Kelton Crow out wide looking for teammate, but it's going to get knocked out. I thought it was off of him, but I guess not. We're going to have a throw in here for Ty Gilbertson. Gilbertson, the quarterback for the Sheridan Bronc, so he can have a really long throw in if he wants.
He's got that arm.
He does have the arm for it. Finds Kelton Crow, and he gets knocked up, bopped up in the air a couple times while it was shot, but threw the field goal uprights, but could not find the goal. Sent too high. That was Christian Burgess on the shot there.
The wind definitely continues to pick up here on the field.
Yeah, we can see that the hills to our east are just getting blasted. It looks like with moisture.
Hopefully we can keep that north and east of us.
Maybe it'll scoot around us. That would be ideal. It is out of play here. Now Buffalo has it. Buffalo with the throw in. Going to find open teammates, but again, nice high pressure here from Sheridan. High team pressure up the offensive side of the field, and it is winning them the ball back right now. But Buffalo comes away with it here. It's Cortland Smith with it initially, and then Jonathan Rosal is going to try to find a teammate upfield, knocked away by Carson Chase. Carson Chase nicely. And then Carson going to step in front of the throw-in. Good job there. Going to find Gilby down the field. Gilby looking for another teammate in the middle. That's Cameron Steedley who had it. He was looking for it down the field, looking for Carson Chase as well. And it's sent back down. And nice pass there. And an attack here by Camden Nicholas. He was looking for a crossing opportunity, but dived in front of Eli Negron. Get on top of it.
That ball popped back out. He was lucky to recover there. Could have been a quick fumble.
It's a big kick there by Negron as well, trying to find the left winger down there, Bryce Child. That's a big kick from Negron, but goes out of play. And then throw in by Buffalo is won by Sheridan. Christian Burgess had it initially, and then back to Child. And then Buffalo has it here. And Carson Chase is going to let this one just go out of play. We'll have a throw in here for Sheridan. Do you ever think to yourself, I almost said something that would not have made me sound nice towards you. I was going to say,
acceptable. We both play hockey.
Right.
So.
Do you ever see any of these kids? These are high school kids, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you ever see any of these kids and they're like, man, these kids look way older than I did when I was in high school?
I forgot to bring my high school soccer photo in, my team photo.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot to bring it in. All of these young gentlemen look like grown adults compared to me.
They look like they should.
When I was in high school,
they should be paying for a mortgage right now.
Yeah, I looked very young.
Yeah, I didn't look anything like this. I looked like I went to, third period art.
Yeah, I was playing with a few players. Every time we played Gillette, for some reason, we saw people with like full beards.
Full beards, yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Full beards. Their Adam's apple was like a foot out from their neck.
Yep.
That's how it feels as I'm watching this. None of they're high school kids, but I didn't look like this.
No.
I didn't hit this growth spurt.
What are they putting in the water these days?
I know, right? We'll have Ty Gilbertson looking for Bryce Child down the left wing, but knocked away by Buffalo. Not quickly enough, though. It's going to be Kelton Crow with it, and he has been the leading scorer for this Sheridan team. A shot taken, but knocked away by Wonka in between the pipes. It'll be a corner kick for Sheridan.
Very interesting how this keeper, very good for him, blocking these shots and punching them away instead of deciding to scoop them up.
Cross taken by Sheridan. It's going to be knocked away once again. We'll have another corner. I think it's Child taking the corner over there on that left wing. And the corner taken once again, and right to the arms of Wonka. Came out from his positioning from that near post and just grabbed it. So two kind of unproductive corners there taken from Sheridan. We'll have the kick away. Sheridan going to win it. It's going to go to Christian Burgess in the midfield. He's got the captain's armband for the midfield. Sent to the feet of Evan Ballou. And then sent back to his defenders. Defender's going to look for Carson Chase all the way down the field. The wind really picked up that ball, but Carson Chase has it nicely. Going to look for Kelton Crow. Looking on that through ball, but blocked nicely by that Buffalo defender. That was Jason Billings, I believe, who knocked that one away. That would have been a through ball that would have been really nice. Carson Chase with a nice touch here. as he's looking for a cross, and it's going to be sent away by Buffalo.
We were both watching the curve on that ball from the wind, especially that and the way it was kicked.
And we'll have a through ball. Nice through ball played here to Camden Nicholas. Nicholas slows it up, and good defending there. Breck Reed knocks it away. Allows the rest of his team to kind of come down, and a shot taken, but it's way too wide, and it'll go out of play, and we'll have a sub here for Sheridan, as Garrett Clifton is going to be coming in for Cameron Steedley. And Negron with the goal kick, he'll send it down. Goes off the chest of Kelton Crow. Kelton Crow's trying to get on top of it here.
Very powerful goal kick, finding intended target there.
Negron's got a leg. Christian Burgess wins the foul. We'll get a free kick for Sheridan. I always had a couple of guys in my graduating class, obviously, that all looked older, you know?
Yeah.
But now I look back on it, and I'm like, oh, that wasn't an anomaly.
Yeah.
I just looked like the younger person.
Same.
For whatever reason.
I will say, I was also the one that was late driving and all that. I was younger.
Same.
I was younger than everyone else.
I was the same way. I was late to that, too.
In my grade. Especially with the summer birthday and everything.
Yeah, July 10th for me, so
Yeah,
I get it.
23rd for me.
Yep.
Same boat.
Same way. We'll have a free kick here for Sheridan. Foul was called. It'll be Bryce Child on it here. Puts the finger up. He's going to look for a cross. And knocked away, but it's going to be bouncing around. And it goes in. It's a goal.
Hard to tell who put that in at the last tap.
I think it was Kelton Crow.
It was either that or Evan. I can't tell. We'll see on the way back here.
They're giving high fives to one in particular. It may have been... Well, we'll get a name here in just a second. But I think it was Kelton Crow. Could be wrong about that. It was kind of a bunch up there towards the keeper. The keeper Wonka tried to grab a hold of it and catch it, but slipped out of his hands. And when it slipped out of his hands on the line like that and bounces around, it is a bad situation, because that sort of stuff can happen where it just bounces off anybody's leg and goes into the back of the goal. And that is what happened there.
That loose ball was covered up and put in by who knows who. I'm not even sure the player on that one.
And I'm going to see if they marked it down.
It's a foul against Sheridan. Ball kept in. Again, nicely by Sheridan.
Yep, Sheridan playing some pretty good defense here on this right side. That's where all the action has been from Buffalo so far. And now, Sheridan with the ball. Garrett Clifton had it initially. He was going to send it upfield to Burgess. Burgess showing off some good footwork. He's been a very good dribbler here so far. Good through ball sent through. Kind of in a dangerous position for Sheridan. Nice clearance, though, by the Sheridan defender. I think that was Breck Reed who cleared that one away. Christian Burgess with it here. Going to send a ball downfield, looking for Ty Gilbertson. Gilbertson going to try to get there. Goes just out of play. Just a step out of his reach.
Good hustle by Gilby getting back there, though. Getting there.
Gilby, a name we recognize, obviously. State champion football player, quarterback for the Broncs. A couple of these guys, state champion football players. Breck Reed as well. Carson Chase. Kelton Crow as well, I believe.
Who we've seen get up and go when need be.
Yep. Gilbertson finds his teammate Kelton Crow in the middle. Good defense being played by Buffalo there, though. It's going to be cleared away. Sheridan's still going to have control of it. Over to Bryce Child. Good heel kick through ball. Looking for a teammate. And Evan Ballou was on that one. Gets it knocked away by Buffalo, but then we'll have a high cross, and it's going to be sent out of play. So it'll be a goal kick for Buffalo.
That back heel kick was definitely the pro move right there, that choice.
Yeah, that was nasty. That was Bryce Child who had that back heel kick through ball to Evan Ballou. And the goal kick taken by Wonka and knocked away. It'll be a throw-in for Buffalo.
Something I also remember from high school soccer, I don't know if you still can, was the front flip style throw-in.
Yeah.
Happening quite often.
Yeah, those were
very popular.
I don't know why either. Somebody did it once and they were like, "Oh,
yeah,
I can do that." By the way, I do have an official word. It was Kelton Crow who did score that first goal. So Kelton Crow gets a goal here in this one. He is the leading scorer for Sheridan. The Sheridan Broncs. As this one is sent away, and it'll be a throw-in for Buffalo. This is only his second game from what I'm seeing here so far this year. He missed the other 2 games. We had him in the Warland game,
okay,
but he was out the other 2 games this season that they've played. And he has 4 goals in the season. Christian Burgess has 2 for Sheridan as well. Got a bunch of different players with a bunch of different goals for this Sheridan team. Kelton Crow, the leader right now. Wonka for Buffalo is going to have the ball here on the far side. Sheridan again dominating the possession so far. Evan Ballou with it. It's going to be sent to Keegan Rager and then out to Carson Chase out wide. Interception by Buffalo. And they will have an opportunity if this one can stay in, and it does. Camden Nicholas with it. Oh, it does go out of bounds, actually. Excuse me, out of play. It will be a throw-in and went off of Sheridan. Throw-in sent into Cold Iron, but intercepted nicely and then hopped over. Misplayed there by Garrett Clifton.
I hate when you're going so fast you end up forgetting the ball.
Run over the ball.
Yep.
It's going to go out of play, so it's going to be a goal kick for Negron.
Sheridan High School Soccer is presented in part by our amazing sponsors, which include Farmers Co-op, Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing, First Bank of Wyoming, Kilpatrick Creations, ERA Carroll Realty, and Candlewood Suites. Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors.
Christian Burgess going to come up and get it for Negron. Negron's going to send it away once again, and he's got that leg. Bryce Child is going to get into this with the goal kick through ball. Essentially, it's going to be sent out of play, and that'll win them a corner. Bronx will have a corner off of that launch by Negron. If Negron doesn't play, they might be scouting him for a little bit of football, too.
That was a guided missile.
Yeah, that dude, he's got a leg. Negron is looking for his class here. He is a senior. Sent forward the cross, Child with it, but it's knocked away again nicely by Buffalo. Sheridan going to recover, though. And it'll be Breck Reed with it initially, sending it forward to Kelton Crow, back to Christian Burgess. And then a shot's going to be taken and goes just high. That was a rocket as well. I believe that was Ballou who took that shot.
Well, so far the rain is staying northeast away from us. Wind definitely still possibly not a challenge on the field, but something to think about.
Yep. I mean, we've seen it affect a couple of passes that have come through the air. That's also, I mean, partially why Negron is able to get so much power on those, because he does have the wind at his back. Kelton Crow going to pass it out to Christian Burgess, still attacking in the middle here. Again, Sheridan dominating the time of possession once again, commanding the midfield. Garrett Clifton comes over. And it's going to bounce out to Bryce Child, and Bryce Child's going to send a cross in, but it's not curved enough towards the middle of the field and go out of play behind goal, and Wonka will have a goal kick.
That was a great shot attempt. Just a little less power. Maybe the wind picked that one up, and that could have just floated in. Top bins.
Top bins, as they say. Goal kick. And Sheridan will win it after the initial goal kick. Alex Osborne with it here. Haven't called his name very much here yet. Bryce Child going to get the pass from him, and it's going to be knocked off of his shins for another goal kick. So again, Sheridan, very effective on the time of possession. Getting a lot of good opportunities in the attacking third here against Buffalo. And the goal kick, Buffalo will knock it away. And now Sheridan will have it again to the left side towards Bryce Child. Christian Burgess going to come up and get it from him. They're going to kind of reset, send it back out to Keegan Rager. Rager's going to send it out to Carson Chase on the right side. Carson is going to send it away and right to the feet of a Buffalo defender, and the Buffalo defender actually knocks it out behind goal, so it'll be a corner kick, and Gilbertson will have the corner here.
Sheridan definitely keeping up with their possession time here and continuing on with that winning process.
Hey, they can't. Buffalo can't win the game if they don't have the ball, right?
Yep.
The corner from Gilby sent in. It is hit by a Sheridan attacker, and then it's off of a foot of a Buffalo defender, and Carson Chase is able to knock it in, or excuse me, Kelton Crow is able to knock it in here as well, and that will be another Sheridan goal. I believe that is an own goal as well. I think it went off of the goalkeeper's back as a defender. The Buffalo defender was trying to clear it.
As the keeper, you could see him with his head down towards the ground,
yep,
wishing he could have that one again.
Yeah, he went down and he was trying to stop the header from kind of rolling in, and it scooted out behind him, and then the defender for Buffalo just tried to clear it, and it went right off of his back. That one probably did not feel good, too, if you were Wonka off the back. A little insult to injury, if you will, right off your back and then back into the goal, and now your back hurts. So a 2-0 lead here for Sheridan. Goal by Kelton Crow, and then an own goal against Buffalo. That'll technically go against Wonka, I believe, because it was off of his back. And the initial kickoff taken away here by Sheridan. Gilbertson looking for it, but goes out of play. And Buffalo with an attack a little bit here, but they're still kind of stuck in the midfield. This is the impressive thing about this Sheridan team. Both of these Sheridan teams kind of play with the same identity when it comes to really swallowing up any possession in the midfield and then getting a quick counterattack like we're seeing here. And Bryce Child will have a shot, but sent just high. Kind of scuffed it a little bit and it went too high. Nothing doing for Sheridan there. That was a great cross by Gilbertson too, though.
Great shot opportunity, great placement on that cross.
Kind of in the perfect spot if Child would have gotten his leg around on that. Been a rocket. A little goal kick here from Buffalo. Land here in the midfield. And immediately somebody, a Sheridan player, will hop on top of it, but kind of an errant pass. And now Buffalo will have a chance. But again, nice defending.
Wonka's having to contend with that wind going straight on towards them.
True, that's a good point.
And then those goal kicks.
Only going to add speed to those shots as well against him. It's another battle in the midfield here. Sheridan against Buffalo is going to win it here. Nice touch there by Jonathan Rosales here out wide. That one looked like it was going out of bounds the whole time, and then he flicks his foot, and we'll get a foul call against Evan Ballou. Against Rosales. We'll have a free kick taken. Quick free kick. Rosales with it again. Rosales a left back, but kind of playing left wing back, if you will.
Great job by that ref to just kind of bend the hips and not get hit by that ball there. Staying out of the way and out of the play.
Buffalo moving forward with it. They do have an attack going. Good job by Carson Chase to read that one. Came all the way from his right back position. He saw the through ball from Buffalo and quickly got over and knocked it away. It will be a corner for Buffalo, though. Their first set piece of the day. Or, their first corner of the day.
Looking at that wind flag on the corner, it's definitely ripping.
Yep. Yeah, if you do that, just like that, you probably more than anything right now want a lefty trying to take those corners because of the wind. Because if you send one in the wind with the right foot, it's just going to fly in the opposite direction.
Keep that ball low.
Yep. Sheridan going to come away with it after the corner and send it forward. Bryce Child in the perfect position. That was a great pass there. I believe that was Ballou who sent in that initial pass. Now Bryce Child going to try to come away with it and beat his defender, but defender catches up with him and stops him. That was Michael Tomic on it there for Buffalo. Good piece of defending. Now Buffalo with it in the midfield. And Carson Chase going to come up. Good defending there, and a nice display of dribbling there. Carson Chase still with it here on the right side. Going to try to beat his defender here. He's going to send a cross in. Looking for Kelton Crow. Knocked away initially by Buffalo. Christian Burgess gets on top of it for Sheridan, though. And Burgess going to send it out to Ballou. Ballou's going to try to take it out of the box. Shot he does. It's on target, but easily swallowed up by Wonka.
Carson Chase came in like 100 miles an hour out of nowhere and took control of that play.
Carson Chase, he's one of those guys that benefits. He also plays football, so kind of no regard for his body when he's going at full speed like that.
But able to make those small precision moves while moving that fast.
Carson Chase throws it in, but they're going to whistle him back and have him redo the throw-in because he moved up a little too far for that.
The rain bands in the sky here definitely at like a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, and they are coming our way.
Yeah.
The hills have progressively gotten harder to see out to our east. Ty Gilbertson with it initially, beaten by Buffalo defender, then given away in the middle of the field. Buffalo defender does a good job of clearing it out there. Breck Reed has it initially. He'll give it up to Evan Ballou. And then back to Breck Reed. Christian Burgess here in the middle of the field now. Out to Alex Osborne. And then back to Kelton Crow in the middle. He's going to have to find someone out wide. He was looking for Bryce Child, but Bryce Child was offside, so he's just going to have to let that roll out and be a goal kick for Buffalo.
Not a lot of subs or people moving in and out.
No, yeah, that's a good point. We've seen one sub from Sheridan. It was Garrett Clifton who came in, and I don't think we've seen another one from either team since then.
Yeah.
But again, Buffalo kind of traveling light here today as well in terms of number of players with the spring break stuff going on.
Gilby was calling for that shot.
Yeah, calling for that downfield. He's going to win the throw-in. He's going to throw it right to the feet of Kelton Crow. Good stop there. Christian Burgess is going to take a shot. It's going to be knocked away by Wonka. And Alex Osborne is going to try to keep it in, but it's going to go out of play, and it will be a corner for Sheridan. And Sheridan will have, let's see who comes into, Ty Gilbertson, I think, is going to take this corner. This is that situation that I was talking about where that wind is going to try. He can really be effective with this, with the wind coming in like that, and has a little too much power on it. But it is run down by a Sheridan player. And back towards the middle in a dangerous area, but Buffalo does clear it away. Man, that one basically rolled through a
crowd of people.
Yeah, 7 different people before it landed at the feet of that Buffalo defender. Bryce Child with it here for Sheridan. And Child looks like they're going to call a corner here for Sheridan once again. And Gilbertson would typically do it here on this right side, and Child would do it on the opposite side, but with the way this wind is whipping in towards the goal for the right footer, they're going to allow Gilbertson to take these corners.
Now you can keep this one high.
Yep, and he does here. Header taken, but saved by Wonka. Not a whole lot of power on it, but it was a shot on target. 2-0 lead here for Sheridan. Got about 14 minutes here in this first half. Also want to give a big thank you to Camco Federal Credit Union. They can help you get a competitive rate if you are in the market for buying a vehicle. Camco Loan Team is ready to assist you today. Come in today or apply online at CamcoFCU.com. Camco Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, and equal housing lender, supporting Bronc and Lady Bronc Soccer. We also want to give a big thank you to Range. Remember, cyber attacks, they don't just put your data at risk, they can also put your productivity at risk as well. Range Managed IT Services gives you a full suite of data protection. Let the Range experts take care of your company's cyber security, supporting youth sports in Sheridan County and beyond. You can go online to range.net. Sheridan with it here in the midfield. Burgess with it. And he's going to pass it out to Carson Chase. Look for Garrett Clifton, and then Clifton's going to send it out wide. And now Kelton Crow have an opportunity with the pass from Ty Gilbertson. And Kelton Crow is going to try to find Burgess, who is also crashing in.
Great clear and from Buffalo there, right in front of the box.
And a pass out wide once again, this time to Gilbertson. It's going to be sent back to the keeper, though, by Buffalo. And the keeper will get on top of it. We are seeing these rain bands move in kind of inch, hill by hill, toward Sheridan, out from our east. Sheridan going to win the initial goal kick. Kind of moving backwards, though. It's Keegan Rager with it initially. Sends it out to Breck Reed, and then up to Bryce Child. There's a good pass there. He's going to send it to Kelton Crow, and Kelton's going to try to race for the ball. An initial slide tackle there, and Bryce Child still with an opportunity. Good job by Wonka here. He slides in and kicks it away.
Wonka possibly hurt after that one.
A little shaken up here.
Yeah, he can't stay on both feet.
He's trying to walk off whatever it is after that slide tackle that he initially had. Carson Chase is going to have it here on the right wing. And then it's going to be sent away by Buffalo defensively. Wonka still kind of hobbled a little bit here.
Wonka making 2 fantastic saves down there.
We have this referee on the side trying to get the attention of the field ref in the middle of the field to try to stop things so that Wonka can maybe come off the field. But play is still ongoing. It's going to go out to Gilby. Somebody from Buffalo is going to have to try to send this away and get it off the field, maybe get Wonka looked at. But Carson Chase going to have it here, going to send it forward. Garrett Steedley looking for it. And then back out to Evan Ballou. We're going to get a foul call, and we'll see if Wonka has to come out here initially. They might not even have another goalkeeper on the roster right now. And he's given the thumbs up sign, so
I think his shin guard might have got out of place after the first slide tackle, and then maybe collided shins after that. I'm not sure.
We are going to get a stoppage here. And it looks like the side judge here is going to have a quick word with the field referee regarding Wonka. Wonka said he was okay. But yeah, we're seeing the thumbs up and everything, so we're going to continue here.
Just a quick shout out to some more sponsors. We have EBIA Hearing and Sound, First Federal Bank and Trust, Thompson Master Masons, and Bank of Sheridan, Sheridan Rec District, and First Northern Bank. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make broadcasts just like these possible. So thank you to all of you.
We'll also be broadcasting Troopers Baseball as well on Saturday, Sunday.
Hopefully the weather's better by then, huh?
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't look like this outside. That would not be ideal. Baseball's a little different. Once the rain starts falling, that's when you got to start thinking about pausing the game. But if the rain starts falling here, we shall go on. As the free kick, it's going to be won by Buffalo. Buffalo's going to take it down. Opportunity here for Cortland Smith, but gobbled up by Negron. Nicely done again by Sheridan to kind of shield off that attack and allow Negron to come and pick up the ball. He sends another one forward, again using the wind to his power there. Bounces off one person and goes all the way down to the other goalkeeper. That's kind of the strength of the wind right now.
That was a great kick and good play by the wind.
10.5 minutes here to go in this first half. Again, 2-0 lead here for Sheridan. Kind of a quiet 2-0 lead. Got one own goal against the goalkeeper for Buffalo, Tommy Wonka, and also a goal for Kelton Crow as well. Ty Gilbertson will have a throw in here. He's going to send it down to Kelton Crow, all the way from midfield down to the penalty area. It's going to go out of play. No harm done. And it'll be, we'll have a corner here for Sheridan.
Gilby making that throw-in look effortless.
Yeah. We know he can throw the football, and safe to reason he can throw in the soccer ball as well. And the corner taken by Gilby once again. Attempted header, but knocked away by Buffalo. And it's going to be sent out of play. An attempted shot by Keegan Rager there, but goes too high.
With these rain bands moving in, the people in the stands definitely starting to bundle up.
Yep.
Get those umbrellas out, put those hoods up.
And Wonka going to send it away. And we do have a foul. It looks like it's against Sheridan. It was against Ballou. And so Buffalo will have the free kick. And the free kick sent down. Gilbertson going to come away with it, and he's going to send it forward, looking for Kelton Crow. And Kelton Crow finds Burgess out wide, and Burgess tries to find Child on the through ball. And Child trying to get there, doesn't do it initially. And now they're going to call it out of play. I thought it was out of bounds initially.
If that would have continued, that would have been a nice setup play for Sheridan.
Child put a perfect ball into I think it was Kelton Crow who was coming in as well to try to put a shot on. And the goal kick here, won initially by Buffalo, but then Carson Chase comes up and grabs it. Now Buffalo will win it on a nice tackle there. Nice tackle by Wyatt Coldiron, and then Coldiron wins the foul. Or no, actually, foul against Coldiron. And so Carson Chase wins the foul there. About 7:45 to go here in this first half.
Sheridan keeper moving around just to stay warm and keep loosened up. Hasn't had much play here.
Yeah, he's gonna start doing wind sprints. No pun intended. Free kick here. It's gonna be taken by Breck Reed. And sent down by Breck. Great free kick. He had two people at the foot of it. He had one come in to try to make the header, and then Kelton Crow was right, Ty Gilbertson was right at his foot as well. He could have put it in, but kind of landed right in between both of them.
Took a weird bounce into the body that could have been a nice shot there, but just a weird bounce.
Off the throw-in now. Bryce Child has it initially. Back out to Alex Osborne. Alex Osborne going to try to get a cross in. It's on the ground right at Kelton Crow. Out of play for a shot opportunity, and then it's going to be knocked away by a Buffalo defender. We'll have another throw-in on the far side of the field. Osborne with the throw-in. He'll try to throw it into a central position. It's going to be intercepted by Buffalo and then sent down the field, but nicely taken up by Keegan Rager, and then a shot's going to be taken by Carson Chase, but too far out and goes out of play. A little too high on that one. Again, the wind's kind of taking it and sending it a little too high for some of these shots. 6:15 to go here in this first half. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen. We've seen one sub, I think, so far in this game for both teams.
Both teams well conditioned. Like you said, Buffalo with the shorter bench here.
Yeah, working with a little less, but no subs taken here from Sheridan. Carson Chase looking for the ball down, or going to send the ball downfield towards Kelton Crow, but a little too much weight on it. Jonathan Rosales was looking for a foul there as he was pushed out of play by Ty Gilbertson. But no foul called. Now Carson Chase going to try to play some defense here as an attack was forming. But good defense being played there by Carson Chase. Now Gilby's going to get it. It's going to be sent forward to Kelton Crow. Kelton Crow's going to look for Burgess outside. That left midfielder position. Now he's going to send it down to Child. Good pass there. And Child's going to have a shot punched away initially by Wonka. And Osborne was looking for his teammate in the cross, but it's going to be knocked away and it'll be a throw-in. Burgess initially gets it from Child on the throw-in. And it'll be out to Osborne. And out wide to Carson Chase. Carson Chase misplays it a little bit, so... Is it raining right now, by the way?
I can't tell.
It looks like
people are wiping off seats, so definitely raining.
I can tell that I can see there's moisture building up on the track, but there's nothing hitting our window, which is
now
interesting.
the field was actually looking a little slick, so we've had a few people fall down, but I wasn't sure. Definitely some precip on the field there.
Some moisture coming down. Kelton Crow with it here. Back out to Alex Osborne. And now Burgess with it. He's going to send it to Kelton Crow. Kelton Crow is going to try to find him again on the 1-2, but it's knocked away by Buffalo, and Buffalo's going to send it forward, but not do it very successfully. Good job by Keegan Rager. Does it initially, but then it's turned over. Buffalo going to have an attack opportunity here. They have the numbers, but slowed up maybe incorrectly there. That was Camden Nicholas who slowed that down. Rager's going to send it forward up towards Evan Ballou. And then Kelton Crow's going to have it. He's going to send it out to Gilby. And Gilby's going to try to send another through ball to Kelton Crow, but it's going to be intercepted nicely by that Buffalo defender. Camden Nicholas with it here. Intercepted by Carson Chase. This has been a Christian Burgess with it here. Now he's going to send it out to Child. Now we're going to have a big opportunity here. Child with all kinds of time. He's going to try to find a teammate, but kind of scuffs the cross. Back out to Burgess on the clearance, though, and Burgess is going to try to have a shot. It's going to be blocked by Buffalo, and then it's going to be cleared with about 3 minutes left to go here in this first half.
I think he was hoping to get that ball off the ground, but just didn't quite happen that way.
Yeah, he scuffed it a little bit. Now Breck Reed's going to have it here, the defender for Sheridan. Wait for a couple guys to get open. Evan Ballou back out to him, and he's going to send it back down to Negron, and they're just going to kind of reset, spread everything out once again. And the pass sent forward to Carson Chase, but it's intercepted, a little too heavy on the pass, and a good slide tackle. That was a nice slide tackle. That was Keegan Rager on that. Immediately snuffed out that attack by Jonathan Rosales. And now Christian Burgess is going to have it. He's going to send it back out to Bryce Child, and Bryce Child's going to look for the middle of the field, back out to Christian Burgess, and then Burgess is going to send it to the other side out to Ty Gilbertson. He's going to send it cross through, and it goes a little wide. I can't tell if Wonka got an initial touch on that. I don't think he did. Yeah, they're going to give him a goal kick.
Wonka said, "No golden ticket, not today, sir."
Nice. Well done. Good one.
They're definitely using...
I was. If there were odds on whether or not we were going to get a Willy Wonka tie-in before these games happened, I would have said, I'll put plus 10,000 on that. But here we are. Cross taken here, and right to the foot of Bryce Child. He's going to try to have a back heel to it, right to Kelton Crow, and it goes in. That was a beautiful goal by Bryce Child.
Hard setup there for Wonka. You really had to attack the ball, so he was really left with no option but to attack.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was a beautiful finish by Bryce Child. He saw that Wonka was coming in, and he kind of just backheeled it, let it roll into the goal. Kelton Crow also, big heads-up play there by Kelton Crow. He said, "Oh, this is going in. I'm not going to steal this goal from my teammate."
Yeah.
Let it roll in there. Yep. That was nice. So 3-0 lead here for Sheridan. We got an own goal against Wonka, and then 1 goal for Kelton Crow and 1 goal for Bryce Child as well. Rain is falling here. Not very hard. I don't think it's very hard because we're not getting any rain. We're not getting any rain in our window.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but who knows how it works.
I think we'll probably see some more slide tackles and play like that with more moisture on the pitch.
Just a lot more fun. A lot more fun slide tackles and stuff happening if the rain is falling. Also makes it a little bit easier to slide and whatnot. You don't have to worry about it as much on the turf if it's wet.
Yep. This field back in the day used to get pretty muddy.
Back in my day, yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since I've been, I think it was all turf through my time in high school, if I remember correctly. I can't remember when they put the turf in, but it's been a while. We have about 40 seconds left here in this first half. We do have a free kick for Sheridan at about the 25-yard line. Actually, it's going to be moved up, so it'll be closer for Buffalo at about the 20-yard line.
With the disadvantage of the wind here.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. This will make it a much harder free kick. It'll be closer to about the 30 if with the wind in play. Nice free kick, though. Gets all the way down into the area. Bad clearance from Carson Chase, and the shot is taken. It goes just wide. A kind of missed clearance from Carson.
Number 11 for Buffalo. Probably wish they could have that shot again.
Yeah, Jonathan Rosales there. Just squeaked a little wide of that left post if you're Negron, and that right post if you're Rosales, and that is how this first half will end. So a 3-0 lead for Sheridan as we head into the break. A couple goals from Kelton Crow and Bryce Child, and an own goal as well that gives them the lead as we head into halftime. We'll be back here in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Sheridan Bronc soccer here on SheridanMedia.com, the Sheridan Media Facebook pages, and on the Sheridan Media YouTube channel.
Screen printed and embroidered items? Well, whatever you need, Kilpatrick Creations is the go-to local company for these types of items. If it's screen printed or stitched, we are the ones to help you. Give us a call first. We're here to help you and want to help you with your imprinted garment or accessory needs. We've been in the business and serving Sheridan County for over 20 years. We have the experience, talent, and selection of goods that allows us to help you promote your business, club, or event in the best, most affordable way possible. Come see Kilpatrick Creations for all your screen printed or embroidered needs.
Need new tires? Waring Chevrolet has a deal that'll keep your vehicle rolling into summer, Doug Wooden.
That's right, Bob. Buy 3 tires, we'll give you the 4th one for just $1. We're also giving away a free set of tires. Just stop by, sign up, no purchase necessary, and if you already bought tires from us and win, we'll refund you up to $1,500.
That's like winning the tire lottery.
So roll on into Waring Sheridan Chevrolet before the deal dries away.
See what you did there?
I'm on a roll, Bob.
Oh, brother. Waring Chevrolet, 107 East Towns, or online, WaringSheridan.com.
Branded 307 knows Wyoming weather is unpredictable. One minute it's snowing, the next you're in a t-shirt. And before you know it, warmer weather will be here to stay. If your roof took a hit from the last hailstorm and you still haven't had it inspected, now's the time to get on the schedule. The snow is starting to melt and spots are filling up fast. Come on down and check us out at the Home Show April 25th through the 27th at the Ramada Plaza. Visit us at branded307.com or call to book your free inspection. Branded 307, branding Wyoming, one home at a time.
Here at Camco Federal Credit Union, we strive to see our members get the reliable vehicles they need with a competitive rate. Whether you're searching for a vehicle to get you from A to B or looking for a ride to cruise around with the family, Camco has you covered. Our loan team is ready to assist you today. To apply, come into one of our branches or apply online at CamcoFCU.com. Camco Federal Credit Union, member NCUA and equal housing lender.
No shirt? No shoes? No problem. Online banking is fast and convenient with Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. If you have a smartphone, you can do your banking from anywhere, including remote deposit. Just take a picture of your check and send it. It's that easy. And you'll instantly have access to the first $200 available and the rest shortly thereafter. Yep, banking is that easy with remote deposit at Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, equal housing lender.
Thinking about home improvements, debt consolidation, or unexpected expenses? A home equity line of credit from Security State Bank could be the solution you need. Whether you are planning a remodel, tackling bills, or covering emergencies, our line of credit offers a convenient way to get started. Hurry, this special offer is only available now through June 30th. Take the next step today. Call your local Security State Bank branch or visit online at ssbwyo.bank.
Security State Bank, equal housing lender, NMLS 401472, equal housing lender.
If you have kids or dogs or both, the Sheridan Rec District invites you to the Extravaganza Easter Egg Hunt at Thorn Rider Park Saturday, April 19th, starting at 10 a.m. for the kids.
And it's by age. Yeah, you can't grab all the eggs.
Followed by the Hound Hunt at 11.
Easter Bunny will be there for pictures. The dogs will like that.
Thanks to Real Life Church for filling the eggs. See you Saturday, April 19th at Thorn Rider Park in Dan Medea Field. See more at SheridanRecreation.com.
Farmers Co-op, home of the 99-cent soda, invites you to start your day off right with that first cup of Morning Joe and a little something to go from their awesome bakery rack. Then come back for lunch. By now, I know you've heard me talk about their mouth-watering sausages, but they also have a variety of hot and cold sandwiches along with a soup of the day. They really do have it all at Farmers Co-op, 1450 Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan.
Living on campus at Sheridan College is now more affordable than ever. With the Bighorn Mountain Tuition Advantage, you could save thousands over a 2-year degree. Enjoy the full college experience while paying less. Live just steps from class, build lifelong connections, and focus on your future. See how affordable Sheridan College really is at sheridan.edu/bighorn or apply today at sheridan.edu or call 307-675-0505. Don't miss out. Your future starts here.
Wyoming Corporate Office is the trusted business choice behind thousands of businesses. Whether it's business formation, payroll, corporate paperwork, mail scanning service, or small business phone service, Wyoming Corporate Office powers over 100,000 businesses worldwide and locally. This makes Wyoming Corporate Office the state's largest business-to-business service provider, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you're drowning in corporate paperwork looking for someone with an unmatched experience that cares and wants to be your partner in making your business successful, trust that Wyoming Corporate Office can help you focus on what makes your business tick. Learn more today by visiting WyomingCorporateOffice.com.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate?
And welcome back to Homer Scott Field. We're underway here in the second half. It was a quick halftime. Buffalo's going to bring in a lot of the JV people here in this second half, just because, like we said, they're in the middle of their spring break, so they don't have a lot of their team here today. And also, I think they're kind of starting a little quickly too to kind of avoid the rest of this weather, the more severe stuff that's going to start dropping here pretty soon. And immediately Sheridan going to have an opportunity. Kelton Crow going to come down with it, going to send it out wide. And Ty Gilbertson going to try to send a cross in. Still an opportunity, Christian Burgess, and he puts it into the back of the net. Goal for Christian Burgess.
Also looks like Buffalo has changed out their keeper.
I think it is. I think it's still him.
Oh, he's got the head covering.
Yeah, the balaclava, as they call it, I think was taken off. I believe is what happened, because it is still the same number.
Got it.
01. So I do think it's him, but yeah, he doesn't have the balaclava on his head anymore. I think we're going to get a bunch of subs in for Sheridan here as well. So yeah, a bunch of subs coming in here for Sheridan. We got Kelton Crow, who came off. Bryce Child came off. Alex Osborne and Ty Gilbertson, I think, both came off as well. So did Carson Chase. So a bunch of subs for the Sheridan team, now that they're up 4-0 as well, are coming in. And that'll probably be the end of the game for those guys, as long as it doesn't get out of hand, obviously. As Sheridan will move forward here after the initial kickoff. And Evan Ballou has it here. He's going to send it back out wide to his teammate, and that's Pierce Furman. And he's going to try to send a shot, but it goes wide, and it will be a goal kick.
I was trying to figure out if they switched out jerseys or if that's still Wonka.
I think it is Wonka.
Okay.
Yeah, because they don't have any other goalkeepers marked on their
good eye
on their roster, I believe. So I think it is Wonka. I think.
Hard to tell. Everyone's covered up.
Well, yeah, and he had the balaclava on too. So even if he took it off and then sat down, it'd be hard to tell. So Furman with it. He's going to send it back out to Cameron Steedley, and Steedley's going to come in, or he's going to try to get help from his teammates. And Furman with it, moving up the left wing. And then we got Garrett Clifton out here behind. Clifton's he's gonna turn it over, and then Sheridan's gonna win it back. Actually, Cole Steedley won that tackle. Still battling for it here in the midfield. Evan Ballou with it. He's going to send it out wide. That's going to be taken away by the Buffalo defender, who has to just send it out. And we do have a sub coming on for Sheridan. And this is coming on for Sheridan. I believe it might be... It is somebody I don't have on my sheet here. So we have
a few unknowns.
Yeah, we have an unknown here on the field. It is somebody they pulled from the crowd and said, "Hey, we'll give you a jersey. You want to play?" No, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Number 41 for Sheridan. I don't have his number though on my sheet.
Well, I think the keeper for Buffalo is unknown. Down here in the golden shirt, there is a gentleman wearing the white balaclava.
It's the ball. Okay, so they did switch out goalkeepers. I don't have who it was though. So good job by you. keeping an eye on it.
Which is unfortunate. I had a few more phrases right in the bag.
You had them lined up.
Yep. Probably still use one of them.
I do think that they also switched jerseys as well because I don't have another 0-1.
Yep. I think that's exactly what happened.
We had an initial shot there taken by Sheridan. It's going to be sent towards the middle again. Evan Ballou, good move there. Again, but a shot taken, blocked initially by Buffalo, and it's going to come forward. Evan Ballou, or excuse me, Cole Steedley going to get on top of it there, and then one by Buffalo. Lucas Peterson with it. And then it's going to be sent back down the field to Breck Reed. Another sub sitting on the side here. And now coming forward with it is Pierce Furman. Furman looking to make a cross here if possible. Beat his defender, then make a cross. Good tackle initially by Buffalo. Furman's going to need some help, and good defense being played there by Bryce Nielsen. 34 minutes, just under 35 minutes here to go in this second half. And we do have a sub that's looking to come on.
Looks like Newman.
Daniel Newman for Sheridan, yeah, coming on for Evan Ballou, it looks like.
Get off the pitch and get warm.
Yep, warm up. And the goal kick taken away initially by Sheridan. Then one by Buffalo, sent down the line, but it's going to get out of play. It's a good initial idea to Camden Nicholas, but Nicholas could not control it. And now we'll have a throw-in. Throw-in taken to Breck Reed. And sent forward. Breck Reed's going to get it back, though, after the initial interception from Buffalo. Breck Reed will get it back once again after he sent it back. And then it's going to be knocked out of play for a Buffalo throw-in. Buffalo with it. Pass out wide, and it's going to be out of play. And now Sheridan will try to capitalize here. Got another sub coming in for Buffalo. Looks like Carter Dunn waiting on the sideline. And the throw-in taken. Sheridan wins it initially. Cameron Steedley had it, but then taken away by Wyatt Coldiron. Coldiron wins another throw-in here in the attacking area for Sheridan. Attacking area of Sheridan. And we'll have two subs come in. Carter Dunn and then Levi Palmer will both come in here.
With the temperatures dropping, I don't know if this is going to stay rain tonight.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think you're right, unfortunately. We'll have an attack growing here for Sheridan. Good through ball sent through out to Keegan Rager. And the cross is taken. Pretty good cross as well. And then a shot taken. Nice job on the save. And then another shot, another good save right to the bounce of a Sheridan player. And we'll have a header and it goes out of play. Good couple of saves there by the Buffalo goalkeeper.
Those saves were sweeter than a river of chocolate.
No, it's not Wonka anymore.
I know, but I had to use it. I had it ready to go, so I had to get it out there.
Sweeter than chocolate. And it's not even a guy named Wonka. His last name is Skittles, though. Wow. No, I'm making that up.
I was about to fall over. That was.
It's a mystery goalkeeper because I don't have anybody else here with the name 0 or the 0-1 number. So somebody put on the jersey.
Back-to-back, awesome saves.
Yeah, really good saves. That was cool. That was one of those FIFA saves that happened in the game, and you're like, how? How did that happen? Just like that. Now Buffalo with an attack here. Camden Nicholas with it. Good defense there by, I believe that was Keegan Rager on it. Or, excuse me, Breck Reed, actually, on it there. It's going to be sent through. A nice pass from Reed. Initially, on top of it was Daniel Newman, but then it's cleared away by Bryce Nielsen for Buffalo. And now coming forward with it, Sheridan. It was Initially Cameron Steedley, who passed it out to Pierce Furman. And Furman sends it out wide. And then Cole Steedley on it now. Sent back.
Oh,
slipped.
slippery
There's your weather in action. Carson Chase with it initially. Slipped, but then is able to get rid of it. Excuse me. Yeah, that is Carson Chase. I thought Carson Chase came off, but maybe I was wrong about that.
That is the worst. Just when you think you're ready to set up to kick that ball, you slip and slide.
Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. When it starts raining like this turf can get really slick. Buffalo turns it over to Carson Chase, and then back out to Garrett Clifton. And then Buffalo will win the ball back, and then it's sent back out wide. And Buffalo trying to get rid of it before Sheridan player can pressure, but doesn't do it successfully. Then we'll have a throw in from Sheridan. And then Braxton Crow will get it, then send it back out wide. Looking for a couple of players here. It's going to come right to the feet of Pierce Furman, Daniel Newman. And it's going to be knocked away by a Buffalo defender. Daniel Newman. It's going to be on the ball here, Garrett Clifton. Clifton will have the throw in. He sends it out to his teammate in the middle. And Sheridan will try to reset a little bit here. Just under 30 minutes to go here in this second half. Again, Sheridan leading 4-0.
Sheridan High School soccer is also presented in part by Waring Chevrolet, Ebia Hearing and Sound, First Federal Bank and Trust, Thompson Master Masons, Bank of Sheridan, and the Sheridan Rec District. Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors who make this broadcast and broadcasts like this possible.
I just saw somebody get a yellow card on Sheridan. I did not see who it was. But the referee pulled it out.
Early rain in the season is nice because you know that's probably not going to have any sparkies in the sky.
Yeah, true. It's probably a little too cold for the Lightning.
Yep. One of the only things that we would see stoppage or pauses for.
The Lightning. Or hail. Probably hail, too.
Yeah.
Ever seen wow, I'm about to age myself profusely here.
Let's hear it.
Have you ever seen on the Weather Channel the people that are out in the field, and sometimes there will be I can't remember what they call it, but it's like
gorilla hail,
or no, like snow lightning.
Oh,
like the lightning that snaps, but it's in the middle of the winter.
Terrifying.
Yeah, and they're like, "We got it! We just got one." And I'm like, man, there's nothing weather people love more than seeing stuff that doesn't happen very often in the weather.
Yeah, the snow, thunder, and snow lightning will definitely catch you off guard.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know how it happened. I mean, that's most people, obviously.
Right.
But I didn't even know snow lightning was a thing that could happen. Winter lightning. Is that what they call it? Snow lightning? Something like that? Snow thunder?
I've heard thunder snow.
Thunder snow, that's probably what I'm thinking of. I guess they're both kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Or thunder is just lightning, essentially. Yeah, me neither. Apparently it's really rare. Sheridan with an attack here, looking to find it, but going to roll it right to the keeper. So no attack here. Again, I didn't see who got that yellow card. I saw the middle referee come in and give somebody a yellow card because he had it out, and it hasn't been his only one he's given today.
Buffalo shot on.
Yeah, that's a shot on target. Eli Negron able to get on top of it though pretty easily. And the goal kick here, Sheridan with it. Looking for Braxton Crow in the middle, but good defense being played by Buffalo. And Jason Billings with it here. He comes up all the way from a center back position. He's playing some pretty good defense there. And then transitioning it to offense pretty nicely.
Just moving it up.
Mm-hmm.
Errant pass there retrieved by Buffalo.
I'll be curious to see what the possession numbers are here in this game. Because Sheridan, again, dominating that number for sure. Just don't know what the actual number will be at the end of it. But again, they came into this game. They've had 80% possession.
Is that for
on
the
average,
season?
For the season.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is an absurd number. Moving up with it here is Alex Osborne, looking for a guy out wide, Daniel Newman, and he's going to try to make a cross, but cleared heavily out of play.
I thought that ball might have been coming up here.
I know. We were about to catch that here in the press box. The ball was launched out of play. Cross here, taken right to the feet of Pierce Furman on the opposite side. Or, excuse me, that was Liam Weber actually over there. He had the shot opportunity, but it goes just wide. Daniel Newman with a nice cross there as well. So we'll have a throw in here on the opposite side here for Buffalo. About 25 minutes to go here in this second half. Buffalo with it initially, trying to get it out of their own area in a dangerous spot. Got about 4 people around the ball. They just can't get rid of it, but now they do successfully. But Sheridan wins it back here quickly. Cole Steedley had it there.
Sheridan getting the lights lit up on the field.
Good move there by Alex Osborne to beat his defender. And back at the feet of Cameron Steedley, who's looking for now a cross because he's kind of been run out of the center of the pitch. Back out to Alex Osborne. Good move there by Osborne, but it's going to go out of play. Actually, I think they'll call a foul, I think, or offside maybe. I couldn't see what it was. Not raining as hard as I thought it was going to rain, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Given the, what'd you call it, the rain walls? What are they called?
Rain bands?
Yeah, rain bands.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
Given the rain bands we were seeing on the east.
I think we've got pretty lucky here.
Yeah. Knock on wood. We still got about 24 minutes left to go.
Sheridan now contending against the wind.
Yeah, pretty much. Daniel Furman had it initially there, but it's knocked out of play. And Alex Osborne's going to take the throw in. And now Osborne will cross it in, looking for that back post. And he had Liam Weber over there, but just a little out of his reach. You a big Weather Channel guy?
Back when I had cable and growing up, I loved the Weather Channel. Absolutely loved it.
You a cut the cord person too?
Yeah. Yep.
Most of planet Earth is now at this point, I guess.
But they used to have those little snippets like for 15 minutes of storm chasers and hurricane hunters and all that fun stuff. I loved all of that. I'm actually terrified of lightning.
Really?
But I absolutely love it. I figured out with photography how to take photos of it and love it from a distance.
It can be a beautiful sight for sure.
Yeah.
My dad was a huge weather. I remember my dad, like one of my most like common childhood memories that I can remember with my dad is waking up on like a Sunday morning or Saturday morning and going into the living room or something and like almost always having him watching the Weather Channel. And I'm like, oh, this is just dad stuff, you know?
Definitely June, July, I have my weather app on my phone or my computer when we see weather coming on and then get outside to watch it.
Definitely. It's Reed Timmer time of season, too.
Oh.
That guy's driving all over the Midwest right now, looking for tornadoes.
I will watch him on Facebook when he gets close to a storm.
Same. Nobody better at it.
Never stop chasing.
Plus, not to mention, you got to really love road trips, and that's not for me. That's not my favorite thing in the world.
That would burn me up.
Yeah. I don't know how he does it every single day.
Gas station food.
Yeah. Living off Coke Zero and gas station food, hotels.
He's got some fun people in the car with him, though.
Yeah, that helps. If you got good company. Sheridan with it on the attack once again, fighting through the weather here as they are going against the wind right now. As you can look out to the flags and see they're kind of whipping right in their faces. Carson Chase going to have to get on top of this one as it's sent all the way back. Carson Chase is going to send it down to Negron, though. And Negron going to send it over to Reed. We will have another sub coming in for Buffalo, looks like, here in just a second once ball comes back out of play. And it will be Sheridan's ball. Coming in for Buffalo is what's listed as Wyatt Cold Iron. I also don't know how many people are switching jerseys on this Buffalo team right now, because I do think there are a couple of like JV guys that have not, like, don't have varsity jerseys or something like that. But it's listed under Wyatt Cold Iron, but I don't think it is Wyatt Cold Iron. So I have Garrett Clifton lining up too.
Definitely a few unknowns out there.
Yeah, we have the goalkeeper who swapped jerseys with the initial goalkeeper, and Tommy Wonka, and he's out there now for Buffalo.
Looking closer down there on the sidelines, now I see his jacket that says Wonka. I totally missed that the first time.
Well, that's a pretty good indicator, I think.
Yeah, it says soccer, swimming, and football. So
there
quite the athlete there.
Good switch of play here, all the way down to Daniel Newman. Newman gets tackled, though. Good defense there. Jason Billings with it initially. Now it's a turnover, and Sheridan will come away with it. And it's going to be knocked out of play, and it will be Sheridan ball on the throw-in. 20 minutes even now here in the second half. Well, Garrett Clifton come on for Alex Osborne. And Marco Montrestelli will come off for Buffalo in place of Wyatt Cold Iron. As Brick Reed has it initially, sends it out wide. Sheridan trying to keep it in here.
You can't really tell it's too wet out there until you look at the track.
I know, yeah, it's weird.
The track is soaked.
Also, there's this road out to her right that kind of leads behind, and it looks like it's just soaked because the asphalt's like shining almost. I know Sisson's big's the wrong word.
Yeah.
But Steve Sisson, one of our audio engineers, I guess engineer overall for us. I think he's a big weather guy because he always likes to pull up he has that weather app that he pulls up on that big screen in your guys' office.
Yep.
Shows the temperatures and like the wind flow and everything.
He also keeps track of our cameras up on the mountain. See how the snow or conditions on the mountain are, where our transmitters are.
Have to do that too. We got into dangerous territory over last fire season because we had the elk fire that almost got to our transmitters as well.
Yep. Shout out to the fire crews.
Absolutely.
Who doused our transmitter area with fire retardant.
It was covered in the red fire retardant. I remember that. I remember coming into the office and seeing it was all the grass and everything was all red and up at the transmitter site, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yep.
I didn't realize it was getting that close, but luckily they were able to punch that fire down, thankfully. Yeah, big shout out to our amazing fire crews out there that handled that over the summer.
Just a few weeks right before that, it was actually Jim Schillinger and Bob Graham that went up to the mountain site.
Yeah.
And they what do they call that?
They mowed too, didn't they? Initially?
Yeah, they mowed and got the brush hog out.
Yeah.
And I think that helped as well, keep that whole area safe.
Yeah, that was a heads-up job by them.
Yeah. Tip of the cap.
A little preventative maintenance. We'll have Daniel Newman with it here. He's going to try to run down and get into the corner, but again, good defense being played by Jason Billings of Buffalo. And then it's going to be sent away. Cleared nicely. Yeah, hopefully we don't have to replicate that this summer.
I remember going up to the airport almost every night, and you could see the fire, and it looked like just like a mile away from the airport.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a lot of photos of it and everything, too, because of that. Yeah, hopefully we don't have to replicate that. That would be nice.
Yeah. Not a big fan of snow, but I'll take the moisture if it keeps us out of the fire danger for sure.
True. We'll take the moisture over over the red flag warnings any day of the week.
Yeah.
That's the one type of weather that I don't. I guess it's not really weather. Is that weather? Do you count that?
You could maybe.
Attack here coming forward from Braxton Crow. He has an opportunity. Going to send it forward, looking for a goal opportunity, and it's in! Goal scored for Sheridan. A misplay by the keeper from Buffalo, and it was Daniel Newman who put it into the back of the net. That'll make it a 5-0 lead for Sheridan. So nice little goal there. Good follow-up. Again, one of those things where you said earlier, just kind of put shots on target, and if you're working for the rebound,
work it up all the way to the whistle, all the way till they pick it up. They could drop it at any second, so follow up the plays all the way until it's scored or not.
Right there, perfect example. Follow the rebound, and you can be rewarded. 16 minutes to go here.
Be in the right area, and good things will happen.
That's kind of just a good good thing to take forward through with the rest of your life as well.
Yep.
Just be in the right spot. Good things will happen. Carson Chase. Carson Chase still out there, by the way. They took a lot of the starters off for the Sheridan team. Breck Reed's still back there as well. He's a starter. So a couple of starters still getting some playing time for the Sheridan team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. As a clearance was made, and Carter Dunn wore the worst of it right there, just right off of his leg.
Buffalo defender number 34 with the blue hat. Definitely the most shutting down plays for Buffalo.
Yeah, Bryce Nielsen is who that is. He's done a pretty good job defensively here in the second half against that, I guess, his right side, the Bronc left side. Just under 15 minutes to go now here in this second half. And again, a commanding 5-0 lead here for Sheridan.
Just under 15 minutes left here in the second half.
Again, we will have Trooper baseball for you coming up on Saturday. And then on Sunday, Saturday they'll be taking on Powell, and then on to Sunday it'll be one game against Miles City. They were initially going to have a doubleheader for that, but instead it is a one-gamer for Sunday, but it will be a doubleheader against Powell on Saturday. We'll have that live for you here as well, streaming, and then also on 1410 AM and 106.9 FM KWYO as well. And as for soccer, we'll have our next games next weekend, Friday and Saturday. It'll be the boys once again taking on East on Friday, and then against South on Saturday. So got a bunch of sports coming up for you. It's officially kind of the spring season now, and we're getting a lot of these spring sports for you here as part of Sheridan Media Broadcasts.
And Kevin's doing an amazing job covering the softball as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, softball's
that's awesome to see.
It's the inaugural season for this for softball here in Sheridan, and yeah, he's doing a really good job. It's good to see that we get Buffalo kids, some Buffalo girls that are coming up and playing softball for the Sheridan team. Bighorn girls coming up here and playing softball for Sheridan as well. So it's cool to see that we have a whole other section of spring sports that are being taken part of by some Sheridan area kids. I hope they, at some point, and this is nothing against the Legion or anything like that, but I do wish that we would see some high school affiliated baseball kind of make way as well.
That would be awesome to see, yeah. But Kevin said it's been some pretty great games for softball.
Yeah.
This early in the season.
We had a walk-off win for Sheridan in one of the early games as well. We'll have another cross here from Sheridan, but it's going to probably go out of play, and it does. Daniel Newman trying to chase that one down, but it goes out of play. Buffalo will have the throw, and yeah, the Sheridan softball team had a nice little walk-off winner against Gillette. So yeah, lots of good highlights being shown there by Kevin. Kevin covering all the stuff. Throw and taken here by Nielsen. But it is headed away by Buffalo, and Sheridan will have the throw-in once again. Garrett Clifton will have it here. Throw in taken. And back towards the middle, and then Clifton will hop on it once again, try to find a teammate. It's knocked away again by Buffalo. And Clifton trying to get a quick throw in here. Tries to lob it over, but Nielsen's going to get on top of it. There was a handball there I thought I saw. Nonetheless, play goes on. Nice pass over to Newman, and a shot taken, but goes too high. Tried to get it off that half volley, and it's knocked out of play, though. Want to give another shout-out to Larry Storo Jr. and the staff at McDonald's. They would like to invite you out after this soccer match at either of the locations on North Main Street or on Coffeen Avenue. Right now, you can get a 20-piece Chicken McNuggets for $6 or go with the McValue meal for buy one and add one for $1 more. Stop by after the game on North Main and Coffeen Avenue or McDonald's in Buffalo and Gillette as well. So big thank you to McDonald's. Big thank you to all of our sponsors, Camco Federal Credit Union, Range, McDonald's as always, our main title sponsors here. Would not be able to do these broadcasts without them. Big thank you to our Buffalo viewers as well. I know that we have some Buffalo viewers over there that are watching their home school take on Sheridan here, both the Lady Bison and the Bison. So big thank you to them. We greatly appreciate that as well. And again, we'll be back again next week for more Sheridan Bronc soccer, and then again tomorrow, or Saturday and Sunday for Sheridan Troopers baseball. Live broadcasting for you all spring and into the summer. And then before we even know it, we'll have we'll have rodeo.
Yeah.
Right around the corner. I know you guys are already starting to plan that stuff out.
And then we'll be back into football season.
And we'll be back into football season. It always sneaks up on us.
Yep. Going back to lightning, Bob, our very own Bob Grammons actually was struck by lightning growing up on the farm. That's probably why he's so electrified and brings the energy every day.
Come on. I thought you were being serious.
No, I am being serious.
He actually got struck by lightning?
Yeah.
I got struck by lightning on the farm. You guys sound great. Great broadcast. Wow. Okay, Bob. How have I never heard that?
I want to know more.
Yeah. What?
I'm calling an employee meeting for that.
No kidding. We're going to have him call into the broadcast and tell the lightning struck by lightning story. Who just gets struck by lightning and doesn't tell? That would be the first thing I tell everybody about myself. Yeah.
I'm already scared of lightning.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't leave the house until the storm passed.
That's like first thing I mention. Hey, I'm Bob Grammons. Got struck by lightning when I was a kid.
As you're shaking hands.
Yeah. That's crazy. Man, that's scary too, because if you go... if you're golfing, obviously one of the scariest things is because you're just sticking a metal rod up in the air with the lightning going on. But then you're always told that if there is lightning that's coming towards you, you'll get the hair will start to stand up on your skin or whatever because of the static electricity.
Well, right at the back door of our radio station at the AM tower site, it starts crackling and you can hear that before it strikes. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, that's... Once you start hearing the snaps off the tower, and that's when it's kind of getting crazy.
I've actually delayed going to lunch a few times because of that.
Really?
Yes.
Because you're scared the lightning's gonna drop by you essentially.
Yeah. And I'm like, or grimacing all the way to my car.
I didn't know you had this fear of lightning.
Yeah, but I used to, like I said, take photos of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little too close. I'm on a metal tripod with metal stuff and gear. Trying to take photos of lightning while being terrified. So you got to face your fears.
You're right.
Sometimes, right?
Touche. You don't do it anymore, though. You got rid of all your camera stuff.
Yep. Retired all the camera gear.
You retired it. You can definitely see the precipitation picking up now if you look up towards the lights. And it is basically blowing horizontal in right now.
You can kind of see that sheen on the field, too.
Yep.
That reflection.
Coleman getting a good shot of the precipitation coming in. It's kind of it's not, I mean, I guess it's rain, but it's also looks like it's got a little bit more
little weight to it.
Yeah, a little weight to it. So it looks like we're not going to avoid the possible snow showers this evening. Daniel Newman here with the ball. Excuse me, not Daniel Newman. That is Cameron Steedley, who had it initially there. He tried to find a cross, but it's knocked away. It'll be a goal kick here again for Buffalo. 5-0 lead. We've got about 7.5 minutes left to go here in this second half.
Give a quick shout out to First Northern Bank, One Health, Midway Auto and RV, Branded 307, Wyoming Department of Transportation, Best Real Estate, Sheridan Wild Sports Cards, and A+ Plumbers. Thank you for making this broadcast possible and supporting Sheridan High School sports.
Big thank you to Camco Federal Credit Union as well. Range and McDonald's are title sponsors. Do you have a moment that you can remember that you think was the initial reason you got scared of lightning?
My dad and I used to travel to South Dakota, and there was one time, or not to South Dakota, but driving through on the way to Wisconsin growing up in the summers, and we had so many tornadoes and lightning, but striking all around us. I remember my dad telling me not to touch anything metal in the car.
Oh, my gosh.
And kind of just ball up, and I think that definitely terrified me.
That was the one.
Yeah.
I used to live in Florida.
Oh, my gosh.
So when we get hurricanes and stuff, that was probably the ones that scared me the most. But tornadoes also, I used to have a really big fear of tornadoes more than anything. But now, it's kind of a cautious respect, if you will.
Yes. I would say the same thing about lightning.
Yeah.
Just, you got to respect
Mother
dangerous
Nature.
things like that, yeah. When you don't, she'll teach you a lesson.
Yeah. Bob Crammons knows.
Yeah.
Taught him when he was a kid. Don't run around with a metal rod sticking out of your hand or something.
Tomorrow we're going to hear more of that story.
I know. I got to ask. We'll be on the morning show. I'm going to ask him about the lightning strike story because I had no idea.
Well, I'll be tuning in for the morning show.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can't believe I've been working here for almost 11 years, and I had no idea I'd been struck by lightning.
Bob's got some great stories.
Yeah. I believe it. He's got his farm stories. I just never thought it would be, hey, by the way, I got struck by lightning when I was a kid. Nice 1-2 pass here. Moving forward with it. Garrett Clifton looking for a shot, but knocked away initially. Clifton going to move forward with it once again. He's going to find a teammate out wide. Still onside. And back out to Clifton. Sheridan going to be okay with just kind of milking this clock the rest of this game. Good cross through here to Braxton Crow. Braxton Crow going to take a shot. A nice slaughter right through into the right side. That was actually, that was Cameron Steedley who scored that goal off the left foot.
Well placed.
Yeah.
What a shot.
Just out of the reach of the goalkeeper. Slotted on that right side of the goal. Cameron Steidley with it. That was beautiful. 6-0 lead here for Sheridan. Just under 4.5 minutes to go. Good performance by the Broncs here today and the Lady Broncs.
You wouldn't be able to tell if you didn't know the score. Sheridan not taking their foot off the gas. They're still making good plays, still being aggressive, and keeping that head up.
Yep. Keep your foot on the pedal, as they say.
Yep.
And they have done that. But by the way, both these teams, both the Broncs and the Lady Broncs, if this score stays here, as we'll get an initial attack here from Buffalo, but Negron able to swallow it up. He's just going to roll it out to Carson Chase. Both the Broncs and the Lady Broncs looking to start off the season both with equal amount of clean sheets. Sheridan has yet to give up a goal, and the Lady Broncs have yet to give up a goal of their own either. So that would be a pretty impressive start to the season for both of these teams. Sheridan kind of passing it around the back right now. Got about 3 minutes left here in this game. And Sheridan, like you said, we're keeping their foot on the pedal, but not gonna cost anything right now.
Yep.
It's kind of getting passed around the back once again. Back out to Breck Reed. And Breck Reed will find Clifton out wide. And then Clifton tried to send it down. That's the second time that Carter Dunn has been on the receiving end of just a pelter.
Yes. Good rundown.
Yeah.
second or third shot opportunity by Buffalo.
It was Camden Nicholas who was running down with that ball. Good effort there, but Breck Reed sniffed it out. 2 minutes to go here in this second half. Sheridan with a defiant 6-0 lead. Stidley with it here. He's going to try to send it out wide to his teammate. And then a cross in coming possibly. Liam Weber with it out there. And that's a cross, but it goes a little wide, and it'll be a goal kick. Now we really see the precipitation coming down. This is kind of perfect timing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, if you look up next to the lights, the rain is coming down.
Yep.
Coleman taking that cue and showing us what's going on outside. Wow.
Good shot there. Good shot by Coleman Hanchett.
Thank you, Coleman.
We'll put that up for the Oscars later on this year. Cinematography, he's a regular Roger Deakins.
Yep.
I don't know if he knows who that is. Probably not. But the film nerds will know who that is. 1 minute to go here in the second half. Sheridan, maybe one last attack moving forward with it. That is...
Nice slide tackle.
Good slide tackle. Yeah, the best player here so far that we've seen from this Buffalo squad is Bryce Nielsen outside. He's playing some good defense on those wingers against Sheridan. That was Trey Breen who had it initially, and then Bryce Nielsen, good slide tackle to knock it away.
Clean shutdowns, too.
Yeah. Sheridan going to try to keep it in here. Maybe get one last cross in. There's a cross there initially. It goes to Steedley.
I was thinking how nice it is that we're inside right now, but I was just thinking we got to pack up this gear and
it's true. We do got to take it outside. Yeah.
So we'll be out in it in just a few minutes.
Maybe we take the back door this time instead of going down the
walking down the
slick steps.
Yeah. I think that would be the pro move.
Yeah. As Breck Reed is going to clear this one out, and that's going to basically be the end of it. 5 seconds left, and the horn will blow. And Sheridan is going to win this one as well, 6-0. So double victory here for Lady Broncs and the Broncs. Neither team has yet to concede a goal this season. Clean sheets still running. They'll go into next week as having given up 0 goals. The Broncs not undefeated, but... no losses yet on their schedule. They do have that tie against Laramie. The Lady Broncs still undefeated, and they'll be on the road next week. The Sheridan Broncs will be at home. We'll have those Bronc games for you live here on Friday and Saturday. And then also, again, Troopers coming up. Trooper Baseball Saturday, Sunday for you. This upcoming Saturday and Sunday. We'll have it live for you on 1410 AM and 106.9 FM KWYO, and then here on SheridanMedia.com and the Sheridan Media Facebook and YouTube pages as well. We want to thank you very much for tuning in here tonight. Thank you to Stephen Schreffler. Thank you to Coleman Hanchett as well for doing the cameras. And we'll see you Saturday and Sunday for some Trooper Baseball. You've been watching Sheridan Bronc and Lady Bronc Soccer here on SheridanMedia.com and the Sheridan Media YouTube and Facebook pages.